Hi, everybody. Or, I guess nobody at this point, but hey. Okay.
Hello.
Hey,
What is fucking happening?
that's right. You can't swear.
Sorry.
Ah, no, Jesus.
Okay, let me just, be ready in a second. I just gotta plug some stuff.
Is Cole still coming?
Yeah, they're just fucking...
It's gonna be later.
Yeah, because they're behind on recording the podcast. They're just starting the episode now, so...
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah. Some of us are, I guess, are better at running a podcast. Well, I don't run the podcast, but still.
If you had finished that statement, I would have been like, clip that, send that to Cole.
Okay.
And he's throwing shade.
I am. They deserve it.
Yeah, give him hell, Andy.
Yeah, I just went on their podcast and they were really nice to me. Okay.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, exactly. Then,
You catch more fruit flies with vinegar or whatever it is. Yes.
okay. Let me get my phone up. Oh, hey, Burn. What's up? Oh, we already got 6 people tonight. That's not bad. Oh, that's the wrong Twitch thing. Hold on. There we go.
We're in the fucking pre-stream chat. What's happening?
Let me just get the stream up. Okay, yeah.
Right, this is one of those games where we're gonna have to watch the stream on the stream, so to speak,
Yeah, because I'm
because
playing.
you can't stream.
Hold on. Let me.
Ricky, your mic's doing that thing where it's dipping in and out a lot again.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Let me see if I can. Well, since I'm going to be in full screen all the time, I guess I could try this and see if it works.
For some reason, it's like 80%.
Oh, that's cool. How's that wrong, huh? Is this working?
Is
Let me see. Yeah, I see it.
Nice. Okay. Oh, shit. Hold on.
What'd you do now?
Oh, I gotta make sure the people can see the game. Okay. It should be good. Just give it a second to catch up. Oh, god damn it. Okay, there we go. Should be good. Wait. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. Very fun. Oh, okay. Is it a custom region or?
Ricky, remember when we played Pokemon the board game?
yeah.
Did you kick the shit out of me? I can't remember.
I think Ricky won.
Times.
think you won, and then Lex won at least one game.
Yeah.
We should do that again.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, I haven't touched Tabletop Simulator in ages.
Yeah, I'm saying.
It's almost
Well-
like Zoe and Gondola have been moving.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say we were talking about doing
They-
TI4.
They fuck everything up.
They do.
We can't do TI4 until we finish our Victoria game.
Okay, I need to do a
Oh
race.
god. I would be. Honestly, I would be in favor of just that.
No, we're so close to
Kanto
the
and
end.
Johto and with newer gens. Okay.
We're like literally in like 1905. Like we can't. We have to fucking finish. You're just saying that because you're mad that everyone's like against you.
Geo, everyone against Ricky. I wonder how that could happen.
Well, Ricky's playing fucking Germany.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You let me form Germany.
No. The, I don't know why the game's called Victoria. It should be called Bismarck because it's just like the whole game is about preventing Germany from existing.
Yes,
Did Ricky choose to be Germany or?
yes.
Okay, then that's on you, man. I don't know what to tell you.
It's, I don't know why you teamed up.
Ricky, you're coming in real choppy.
Jesus. Uh,
Sorry, man.
I gotta say this game looks fantastic. Still, like
It's better when it runs at 60 and in widescreen, but yeah, that definitely. But the cell shading's decent. It's not as nice as something like Wind Waker, but for a mid-budget thing, it's pretty good.
yeah, it's just like, damn, like good art direction is kind of ageless.
I'm fine with that. I will happily settle for second place.
It's so funny how like the core of like Spider-Man video game just has it remain unchanged for like decades.
Yeah, since the game right since 2004.
hey,
There we go. You sound a little better. Also, it's very funny seeing these old ass Nokia ads.
I really like the cell shading.
While you were away, I was literally saying the same thing, that it's kind of ageless because of that.
Oh, I gotta. It's one of those carry people to a hospital.
I didn't know that was the objective. You just grabbed that guy.
Oh, it's what your friendly neighborhood randomly kidnapping someone.
Ricky, it's still doing that. I don't know what your...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Is your
man.
mic, like, it might be the positioning. I don't know. Is this a standing mic or is this a headset mic?
Yeah, it's the headset.
Ah, there's your problem.
Mm.
They're cheap pieces of shit.
Yeah.
I got the very cheap headset because
We didn't even get to hear why.
yeah,
Oh.
because it's all that I
We
Oh,
again.
okay, I see.
can. It is awful. Yeah, it is constantly with a function.
You're all moved into your new place, right? Is that
Yes.
finalized? Okay. Be honest, are all of your boxes unpacked?
No.
Yeah. That's always the thing. It's like, yes, I moved in, but then like 8 months later, there's always like 2 boxes that you haven't unpacked yet.
It is literally 2 boxes.
What's in it?
My the stereo and some random computer stuff.
It's my box of high quality microphones.
That would be fucking
No.
nice.
Dude, I wish.
I wonder if I change your audio settings for my end on mobile, will it affect desktop? I hope. Ricky,
Right.
Yeah.
as a Spider-Man fan, what's your favorite costume?
Oh god.
You can pick like 2099 and whatever. Like, no, it doesn't have to be Peter Parker or Spider-Man.
Oh no, it is Jeff.
Okay.
I'm a fan actually of the. I forget the artist's name, but like the first one with the webbing for you know in the armpits for some weird reason. Yeah, like the early 70s stuff.
How are you on the black spider suit?
I don't like it.
Interesting.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I disagree, but
I-
why?
As a comics like newbie, I remember Bozo was like, "You gotta read Kraven's Last Hunt," and I'd heard forever that Kraven's Last Hunt was super good. So I read
Yeah.
it, and I'm like, "Why is he wearing the symbiote suit?"
Fun fact, that's the first thing that happened after he got married.
He got the symbiote suit.
No, Kraven's Last Hunt.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
I mean, you still read Kraven's Last Hunt because it's a great concept.
No, I did. And I'm saying, like, I was reading it and I finished it and I was like, that was really cool. Why is he wearing the symbiote suit? And people were like, oh my god, you fucking moron. You don't. He wore that for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wore that for years.
I don't know. Spider-Man's a red and blue guy. I didn't know. Why did he wear the black suit for so long?
Because they wanted a toy.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That's always the answer, ain't it?
Is there like a plot or objective?
Yeah,
in
there
this
is.
game?
I'm just fucking around.
Oh no, okay. That's fine.
The green
I-
thing on the map is plot, is objective.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with just fucking around. I was literally just like, that would be so neat if it was literally just a ginormous arcade game. Like,
Yeah, that'd be good. You could totally justify that. Maybe not for full price, but for like 20, 40 bucks maybe. Yeah.
10. I was gonna say I would not pay more than 10, and then I'm like, wait, I don't pay for video games.
Yeah, no. You should never pay for anything.
Yeah. Ricky, who are the most anti-Semitic Spider-Man characters?
Oh boy, great list.
What? Jesus. I have no idea.
You think
There are
Kraven's
other
a-
Marvel
Kraven?
characters. Like, okay, most anti-Semitic Marvel characters.
Well, hold on, no. Isn't Kraven like a Russian like nobleman?
Craven is a Romanov, I think.
That's pretty anti-Semitic.
No, sorry. It's Kravenov. It's made up. Yeah, no, it's Black Widows. For no reason at all. I don't know. I would have to think about it.
if
So,
Bozo were here, she'd have an answer right away,
Oh yeah,
and then she would say, "Those are my favorite."
yeah.
Maybe Kingpin a little bit. Italian New York City crime boss. You know.
Are Italians inherently anti-Semitic?
Well, the mafia, I believe, is anti-Semitic.
No, they do some of their best work with Jews.
Oh no! I thought. Oh, okay, no. You mean what character is the most anti-Semitic?
Yes, like in
Yes.
universe.
I
Yeah,
mean, I'm happy with either interpretation of the question. Like,
Yes.
Yeah. Because I thought you meant what character is the most anti-Semitic, and you meant what character is the most anti-Semitic.
yeah, no,
Right.
both are interesting questions.
Yes.
And I'm happy to hear either.
I mean, in terms of most anti-Semitic, I mean, he has fought Red Skull. I'm pretty sure.
It's a little disingenuous to call him the Spider-Man character, but I guess that automatically is just the free answer. Is yeah.
yeah, like
yeah, Mr. Fourth Reich is
come
the
on,
most
that-
anti-Semitic Marvel character.
yeah, no, like come on, there are a couple of just plainly Nazi supervillains.
And not even the supervillains. One of my favorite things, discoveries when reading classic like 70s Spider-Man is, Ryan, do you know there's an arc where J. Jonah Jameson is willing to endorse a Nazi candidate for mayor of New York City because they're willing to be anti-Spider-Man?
That's awesome.
Nice.
And Robbie just has to look at him and go, Jonah, what the fuck are you doing? And he's just like, oh yeah, oh.
Right, you're glad.
It's an interesting anecdote to come in here on.
I
Yeah,
love Gondola.
Black
it's
people.
Ricky, you know anti-Semitism is involved. How you doing, Gondola?
Pretty good, pretty good. I see you're playing the
Go.
classic.
Yeah.
Ricky, I've got good news. This will bolster your faith in humanity. As, I was in class a couple weeks ago, and I was talking to some fellow students in the history department, and they were talking about a apparently fantastic course they took, the history of Holocaust cinema.
Yeah.
And they said like the main takeaway, like a lot of interesting stuff happened in the course, but like the main takeaway they all got from the course is how fucking bad Schindler's List is.
Oh yeah.
It is bad. Like,
Yeah, no, like it's just an accepted fact within like the study of cultural representations of the Holocaust. It's everyone.
I just thought you'd like that even in Florida, the people.
Even in Florida.
Yeah,
Even in Florida, famously home to.
no Jews.
well,
I don't even know if any Jews have been to Florida.
No. Famously, we don't know the Jews in Florida.
Every day we get a little closer to just doxing Bozo.
I mean,
let's
that
do the story
part-
mission.
I mean, that part is kind of with like. I don't think
If there's one thing Bozo likes to talk about, it's her ethnicity and her upbringing.
I think the Doc Ock, or not Doc Ock, I think it's Goblin that's next, but I'm not sure who we're fighting now. Oh right, I forgot. Who's this asshole again? I want to say Firefly, but that's a Batman villain. Oh, there's Gobby.
That's Green Goblin?
Yeah, that's Ultimate Green Goblin.
Ugh.
Okay, so the thing you need to know about the Ultimate Universe is that everyone is trying to recreate the Super Soldier Serum badly, and that's part of the reason why he's like that, is because he's a weird mutant man that's science gone wrong. Is there any connection between why Goblin is that and the fact that Hulk exists? Wait, hold on. I want to listen I want to tell if this Black Widow has a Russian accent.
Jamming device, high-tech disposable. Blinds our eye in the sky. That's where we thought the boat had sunk.
If Osborn is on the loose again, should we mobilize?
She does not.
If we do our jobs, Parker will never even know this happened.
Hi, Barry Ardman. How are you doing? Oh, what's this villain's name again, Ricky?
You don't see every day. Almost every day. But not every day.
I cannot hear a single word you're saying.
Hey! Where'd you get the cool
He
suit?
said that he doesn't know.
Okay.
And by cool, I mean cumbersome and riveting. Don't take it too hard. I mean, clearly, as you can see, I'm kind
Hey,
of a
I mean,
costume
how do you know he's a
designer.
villain? He could be a good guy. Oh, well.
Okay, fine. It's a nice suit. Sorry. Jeez.
Is it Venom time? Is it? Oh, no. Chase.
Whoever this is.
Hey Ricky, hey Rye, do you like Assassin's Creed tailing missions? What if you did those when web swinging? Why can't you just walk out of here? You're standing on... Oh, I gotta go to the paramedics. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Uh-oh.
Help! Out of the way!
Woo!
You got it.
Last possible fucking second. I'm proud of that one. Alright.
Be so nice.
How nice of him to wait for me.
Someone say hi, and them not try to blow me up.
Hey,
Hey,
That-
Listen,
That-
Slappy. I
speak-
don't know what your deal is, but now I'm talking to myself.
okay.
I thought that was Iron Maiden at first.
This suit looks like a discount version of not just the Iron Man suit, but with like also the Ultimate Universe Ant-Man suit.
Does this game require you be near buildings to web sling? Like if you just go out over the lake, will it attach?
Yeah, a little bit. It's pretty generous, but yes.
Okay.
Oh god, we're gonna...
You know, if I was the Hulk, this would be so over by now.
I mean, this is a chase sequence. I don't think... God...
Gotta keep up. Gotta move faster.
Okay. There he is, I got him. Alright.
This game is post 9/11.
Yes. 5 years.
Hmm.
Did you know that you've seen the first Spider-Man movie, right, Rye?
Yeah.
Did you know that the initial, like, first reveal of the costume of him going out into the public was taken out because it had the Twin Towers in it? I think that shot was in one of the trailers. Okay, where's the paramedics? There
She
they are.
looked fine. I don't know if she needs to.
Yeah, no.
All right, you flying pile of
that is unfortunate.
Again with the flying.
Can I just keep... No?
I'm
Okay.
getting near you, and then you're gonna fly away.
I mean, I got some good hits on him.
I don't know if he has a health bar.
No, he does not, but...
You don't like breakfast? We can do brunch.
Okay.
God, PS4 Spider-Man is so good. Like that's just like seeing this. I'm just like, wow, they really
Yeah,
they
no.
did everything better in that game, huh?
Oh, this is kind of neat.
Yeah, it is fun. I wish they had done that.
Alright, I finally got my second monitor on the full
Oh, don't go through fucking Central Park, man. I hate Central Park.
I feel like
What?
Because they don't have tall buildings.
You are seriously overcompensating.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, isn't Central Park kind of Spider-Man's like weakness? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like if I was a Spider-Man villain,
oh,
that's where I would do all of my crimes.
No, no. Ricky, I would never insult a beloved national park, you know?
Yeah, no, you should.
Where's the... Okay, the checkpoint's not that bad for this one.
Is it even a national?
The
park?
worst tailing mission
Okay.
ever was the one where you had to tail a guy
not
as
a
a
national
boat in
park.
Axe Creed 4.
Yeah, no, it's a city park.
Yeah, there was a teaser where Spidey had a helicopter in between the towers. Yeah, man.
Did you know Central Park has more visitors than any national park in the United States?
Makes sense.
Yeah. It's interesting though.
It also has more residents.
Well, that's what people. When I saw that, I saw it posted on like Reddit, and like someone was like, "Yeah, well, that makes sense because like everyone who lives like right next to it is just
if
like
I was the
every time
Hulk,
they
this would
walk,
be
their
so
dog
over.
is like a visitor."
Yeah, but also just like, I don't know, like, I do wonder what like the homeless population of Central Park is.
Hi.
It's actually not very high because New York City has a law which requires the state to provide shelter to homeless people. However, they can't stay at the shelters during the day, so the time you see the most homeless people in New York is like during the day.
Okay.
They just like, but they don't go to Central Park because you go to places where you can panhandle. You know?
Yeah.
It's crazy that Central Park has like a zoo.
Yeah, it is crazy. I haven't actually been yet. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely will. There's
You have a
actually
major
some,
pilgrimage?
There's actually some climbing boulders out there that are fairly popular, so I was thinking of taking my climbing shoes and going out there.
They have rock climbing at Central Park?
They have
Yeah.
everything. It's like
It
miles.
It used to not be allowed, but it was like a bunch of people had figured out routes on all the big boulders there, and so they eventually allowed it.
That's awesome. That's the best way to like get change. Just like start doing it until they stop making it illegal.
Yeah.
Got you.
Well, rock climbing's been kind of like a thing that's been at odds with park authorities for a long time
You
because
get
it's
someplace
like
safe, okay?
people are gonna do it no matter what, and making it like allowed only makes it safer because climbers will then go and clean up the routes.
You okay in there?
Is rock climbing in like a city or like the gyms that have like the plastic mounts? Is that shit like jungle gyms for adults? Is that really what it kind of boils down to at the end of the day?
A little bit. I'd say jungle gyms definitely train some of the same kind of movements for sure. If you're
They're a
going
lot more
hard-
expensive than jungle gyms.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going hardcore at the jungle gym, I mean,
I remember as a kid, I'd finish playing on the jungle gym and I would go, "Damn, what a workout!"
yeah. Went hard today at the jungle gym.
Hey, I just wanted to talk before, but I'm starting to think you need a good old-fashioned can of worms.
I don't know. Until they put the jungle gym in the Olympics, you know.
Yeah,
The jungle gym's kind of falling behind, you know.
that's true. That's true.
A true jungle gym enthusiast.
Yeah, they
such as
do
myself.
the insane shit that kids do, like walk on top of the monkey bars.
They do chicken.
I don't know why I was like so impressed with like that when I was younger. Just like, oh, you can get on top of the monkey bars? That's fucking crazy.
It's just like that.
You would be
you can do it
impressed.
too.
Yeah. You, an adult man. Who
Yeah, it's so insane.
be
It's
impressed
very
if,
funny how much children
if
love
someone
doing the
climbing that.
most like neck breaking, like goddamn it, the most dangerous life risking shit on otherwise equipment that is designed to be as safe and baby proof as possible.
Dude, kids are just following their natural instinct to climb things. It's you know,
You
we're
hungry?
monkeys.
How about after we're done, we swing by and grab some breakfast or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean we literally developed bipedalism because we. Oh, the music stopped playing.
Because
Lovely.
we don't climb.
Oh yeah,
Well,
you-
because with
you're a
the
bipedal, alright.
savannah started replacing all the trees or all the jungle, so you know, it's like, well, gotta walk. I guess we gotta walk everywhere now.
Can't believe they took all the trees away from the savannah.
Yeah. Okay. Is he up here? Yeah, he's up here.
Me personally, I'm
I think it's boss fight time. We'll see.
You are very irritating.
Really? Oh, I like to think I'm more charming than irritating.
Can you? Faith. I'm not reading that on stream.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
Playing catch because you.
Who let Faith in the stream?
Okay, I should get the chat up so I can acknowledge their existence.
She's.
I don't think you should acknowledge Faith.
I
It
don't.
only encourages her.
It's true. Chat, you don't exist to
Help
me.
if I just stood still? Because I actually don't think it would.
Oh, Gondolai. Oh my god, the chat just all turned to dust.
As soon as I look away, they cease to exist.
Gondola, can you do me a favor?
Okay.
I need you to never stop perceiving me.
I need you.
I need you to just perceive me at all times.
Yeah. The last time you stopped perceiving me, it was
Perceive
really
me,
scary.
Seymour.
Good.
Oh god.
Boo.
Oh, I just saw what Faith wrote. That's-
Yeah, no.
I don't like that nobody's posted anything in the chat since. Somebody say something in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be awful, just not that.
Yeah, say something worse. Sneed.
Sneed works.
Fucking Sneed. I hate Sneed so much. I don't think Sneed is funny at all, except just it's literally just like the word that like if you say this word, it's a joke now. Like that when a word gets to that point, it's funny, but like the actual original Sneed joke, I don't like.
Original thing, so like the Simpsons. Thing.
The Simpsons one, and like the meme about it, or like the 10,000 memes about it.
Oh yeah, no, like the original joke is funny, but the memes aren't.
I don't even like the original though.
Well, that's because you're wrong.
I like
Alright.
that was the most audible thing Ricky said the whole stream.
Really, we New Yorkers are all good.
His mic comes through and it needs to.
Yeah, it did need to come through there. Okay. Could I, is there, yeah,
Nice,
there's no
mate.
lockdown in
Nice.
this game, great.
Being that you truly do very much suck.
Okay. Can I,
You missed a spot.
can I web him? Oh, well, he's flying around now. So.
Burn, maybe they meant kiss yourself. How do you know?
User has learned this doesn't mean sneeze. Yeah,
Really?
no, Burn, I don't know what to tell you. That's just what faith is.
Where'd he go? Where did he go? No, seriously. That just figures.
Spider-Man, don't jump. Oh, okay, he's fine. Never mind.
I know you get this all the time, but any of you see a big, scary robot guy with a backpack? Laverian Embassy?
Did anyone else notice that was Saul Goodman just now?
What?
The little family of three that pointed at Saul
Oh.
Goodman and his wife and a child.
Oh my god, you're right. I hate you.
Like you see it, right?
Unfortunately. City goals. Okay, so I need to
What
do...
is like? What's the legal like process for depicting like an accurate New York City? Like where you're putting in certain landmarks and stuff. Like,
Well, I
if you're putting
imagine you
what
can
in-
just put the federally owned stuff in wherever you want.
yeah, but if you wanted, I don't know, fucking, I'm trying to think of a privately owned one.
Ra, you've played Spider-Man PS4, right?
Is
Yeah.
it actually a problem?
Can you
Is it,
web
like,
sling
public?
to Lady Liberty in that game?
I don't remember.
Because you can't in
Um,
this game, and that kind of bugs me. You should.
Oh,
They
hey,
should-
it's Doctor Strange's house. To the left.
Go
left.
Oh, where? Oh,
To
yeah.
the right.
Are you watching on Twitch or on?
I'm watching on Discord.
Oh, okay.
If you go to the right.
Oh yeah, I've seen that already. Yeah.
You've seen one Doctor Strange's house, you've seen all.
Oh, it has two things on it. That's nice.
always got the weirdest looking houses.
Yeah.
No taste.
Yeah.
You
Right.
ordered a
there really-
128 micro SD for that's smart. Yeah.
Is there? Do you think there really is a legal process for putting landmarks in it? Because I feel like they're public, you know. I don't
If they're
think
public landmarks, but I mean, like, if it's a privately owned building.
I
Well,
mean, most landmarks in America are privately owned, aren't they?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, it's still like in like you know you can take a picture of it, you know, and nobody's gonna sue you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there would be any legal issues with like depicting.
Why is the
The World
phone
Trade
so
Center
fucking
or whatever.
huge? Imagine.
Faith, how
Faith,
drunk
you-
are you right now?
If you have a beautiful thought process.
Imagine the whole city smell like cheese. Faith,
What kind of cheese? What cheese does it smell like? Different cheeses have different smells. Pick which one?
I go to work in 2 hours.
They, those are not mutually exclusive.
That's true. You work at a gas station. You could probably go in drunk on if you're assuming your manager.
On a Tuesday night?
Yeah, true.
What the fuck, like,
Faith, you would love the Monday trash days in New York City during the summertime. That's when it's real stinky.
Gondola's like,
Okay,
yeah, I live
okay.
in New York now.
You Gondola, you've been to a lot of American cities.
I actually wasn't living in New York City when I experienced that for the first time.
That's what I'm gonna ask. How fucking dirty actually is New York City?
It's pretty dirty. I mean, I wouldn't say it's much dirtier than like a place like. Well, no, it's definitely dirty. It's pretty dirty. There's a reason there's like rats and cockroaches everywhere. My neighborhood's like pretty clean compared to like some neighborhoods.
Why don't they just, like, clean it up? Why is it so dirty?
They do clean it. There's street cleaning like every single day. It's just that the trash comes faster than the cleaning does.
Why don't they just hire more cleaners?
I don't know.
Why don't they simply produce less trash?
Yeah.
New York does seem to have an issue with like trash and how to get rid of it.
Yeah, wasn't there, like, some new thing where it's, like
They have
recently?
Yeah, they have composting bins now.
Yeah, they invented Internet of Things trash cans.
Yeah. They're like fucking weird ass composting bins. I've seen a couple of them, but they're mostly in Manhattan.
By the way, New York, Gondola, as a new New Yorker, how does it
I think I have to
feel?
live here a couple of weeks before I can be called a New Yorker.
Okay, well, how does it? Are you excited to feel the weight of the entire Earth's gravity, as clearly the Earth revolves around New York City and all New
Oh
Yorkers?
yeah. I mean that's why we moved here.
I mean, that is why Zoe moved here. Like,
They didn't even want to. They were just physically drawn in by its gravity.
No, Zoe wanted to.
fine.
Zoe wants to be the center of the universe.
That's true. No, it I think
She
it'll
does
be fun.
exert a certain gravity of her own. though.
When did
Let's go.
Who started the
Bozo.
Okay.
Bozo.
Okay.
If there's an insult relating to Zoe that's like a meme, it's because Bozo started it.
Bozo is so cruel.
Yeah, she is. No, it will be nice living in a city that actually matters.
Burn Venture says, I would shove the rats in my coat and feel them tickle me. Okay, Burn. Okay.
I would not recommend
They
that.
would shove them somewhere completely.
They would fucking start eating the way out. They would find a way out of your coat one way or the other.
Yeah. You best be walking to an urgent care to get some fucking rabies shots.
Also, those are New York City rats. They're big ass rats.
Dude, they're huge. I always think they're kind of cute because they like the way they walk. They're like too fat to like actually move correctly. So
Yeah,
they,
they're-
like, wiggle
man.
their butts around.
They waddle a bit.
I don't know
they kinda
what's
waddle.
what's
Dude, a New York City rat could like suplex you.
I don't know
They're
what's
insane.
better, to be to be a rat in New York City where it's like the most trash of anywhere on earth and just constantly well fed, or to be a thing that eats rats in New York City, like, I don't know, falcons or something. And it's probably real easy being a hawk.
Falcons.
Falcons, calm down.
How about a cat?
Yeah.
Well, they do. They live on the skyscrapers. Make
I
them.
don't think there's a bunch of falcons around New York City.
I have not seen
Actually,
any yet.
you're allowed to train like eagles or condors to hunt the New York rats.
Yeah, I think there is a falconry like in Central Park, but I don't think it's like they're wild, thriving out here or anything like that.
Okay.
Can you imagine like you just fucking like walking to work every day and just like birds of prey keep sweeping down and grabbing rats off the sidewalk?
Dude, no, imagine you're walking your dog and you have like one of those little like toy poodles or some shit, and like a falcon comes down and just like takes it from you.
Yeah, it's like the falcon doesn't know. Like
Yeah.
the falcon can't really differentiate between a rat and a chihuahua. Like,
Especially when you're moving at that speed.
yeah.
I really like imagining New York as just like taking like the concrete jungle thing as like just like completely literally. Like, yeah,
fucking
there's just,
Eric,
like-
Eric Adams comes out on the steps and is like, "We've introduced
We have introduced snakes to counteract the falcons.
He's doing like Mao Zedong like 4 pests style, like just like
Yeah.
trying to, like modify the ecosystem.
Eric,
He
Eric Adams
kinda
comes out on the steps of like the city hall and it's just like, after much consideration, we've decided to reintroduce the food chain to New
Yeah.
York City.
He did kind of go hard when he decided to declare war on the rats. That shit was awesome.
Okay, there is a small but decent sized wild falcon population in New York. It's like there's more than 50 of them living in there.
There's
I wanna look-
roughly 50 falcons in New York City.
And
I think
growing,
there's
and
I think there's-
growing.
I think there's roughly 50 animal of
Oh,
each animal
okay.
on Earth in New York City.
No, this is actually really interesting. What New York City actually has the largest population of urban falcons in any place in the world.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
There
Okay.
now, okay. I mean,
Greatest
that-
city of the world, baby.
That is literally 50 falcons. However, that's apparently 50 more than any other city has.
I feel like not many places have an urban falcon population.
yeah.
Okay, hold on. Hi, Bozo. Pop quiz. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, how
You have.
many falcons are in the city of New York?
Like birds?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I thought of the superhero first.
No. Wild animal falcons. How many do you think live in the city of New York?
Probably like. Let me think about this, because New York has a pretty surprisingly large bird population.
Yeah.
We'll give you a hint.
Shut up! Don't give me
Okay.
hints.
No
Alright.
hints. No hints.
Okay.
Give me hints.
Oh my god.
I'd say it's probably a good amount. Like I don't know. I can't give you like a set number, but I assume like.
Just
'Cause I know-
throw one out there. What's your gut say?
Okay, well, first of all, what kind of falcon? There's 3 types of falcon.
What?
Do you not know that?
Once.
Peregrine.
Perugian?
How do you know?
It's peregrine.
Aboriginal falcons? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Peregrine. I would say peregrine.
Yes.
It's probably, honestly, they probably dominate. Peregrine falcons, they're good and they can survive in urban areas pretty well. So I would say definitely, I would say over like 500. I'm saying there's a fuck ton.
All right, so
There's just like falcons on
You're
like every
like-
street corner.
no, hold on. So hold on. Let me say this. You're on the right track. There are more peregrine falcons in New York City than in the like urban biome of any other city on Earth. The number is 50.
Oh, by the
Well,
way,
that's right track. I think Ricky called me retarded. He just doesn't understand.
by
white
the way,
grind.
Bozo, I
Yes.
think you need to. So for some context, Gondola was talking about going rock climbing in New York City, and I made a comment that's like, is rock climbing just jungle gyms for adults? And we got on that for a little bit. I just need to let
that's
you
true.
know.
That is. It just
No,
is.
it was because we were talking about New York rats, and like you were like, oh, it must be great being a thing that eats rats in New York
No,
City.
I'm talking about the thing Faith said.
What did Faith say? I fucking hate Faith, low key.
Can you
no.
get jungle fever at the jungle gym?
that was
That sounds like that. Honestly, sounds like a joke Ricky would not only come up with, but then DM me like 16 times and then get mad when I don't reply.
You would catch jungle fever at the jungle gym.
No, I wouldn't. No, I fucking wouldn't. We've
No, I
already
wouldn't.
established.
Don't say that about me. No, I wouldn't do that.
We've already established the last beautiful man of color to flirt with me was when I got detained at a Walmart. All right, so we understand it wouldn't be in a normal circumstance like in the jungle gym. It'd be in a weird circumstance. Also, I got my license today.
Nice.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Your,
buddy.
your jungle fever license.
Class A.
Yeah. I'm not dropping the jungle fever joke. It's not happening.
I
I'm
don't
so-
think you are. The same way you're not going to drop the fat joke, which isn't true.
I like how you
I
moved
hate
the fat joke
because
onto
whenever
Zoe.
he does it, whenever Ricky does the fat joke, somebody's gonna start talking to Trump canon. Like I did it literally just now where I said, which is not true by the way.
I thought you were gonna say, what was it? Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm gaming.
It's
and-
okay.
and-
It's okay.
I do have
know,
a thing that I want to
gaming-
bring
know
up,
gaming,
which is
gaming has to like really use the last 3 fatty brains.
I have a thing that I'm gonna bring up, which is I knew Crumb.
Rick, I'm sorry, Andy, like drink some water and like take a breather before you say your next sentence. This is bad. This is like the word. You actually you went from sounding like silly to sounding retarded.
And he's like, I'm so jealous of Crumb getting to work with children at fat camp.
That is not where I look. Okay,
I think,
didn't
honestly,
know
honestly,
he was going to fat camp.
because
Faith
they
told
can't
us
run that
today.
fast. The kids can't go that far.
Like,
They're
I just
tired
want to
out
ask, how did he end up working or volunteering or whatever the situation is at a
I don't even
fat
know if it's a
camp?
fat camp. I feel like half of that's probably Faith doing like an Andy Kaufman lie because she thinks she's Andy Kaufman now.
I thought there was like a third of a chance at least, but yeah, that's.
Well, he's right.
I have to acknowledge this. Faith is in the chat and says Crumb's at fat camp right now, holding not just his own weight.
Okay, that one's pretty good. That's your best joke of the night so far. Good job.
That was really good.
I want to say this though. So Crumb is working at a camp. He told me about it before he left. Partially because Crumb's been on my shit list because he's been a little bit of a fucker in our DMs, and so he was like, I don't know, like he was like apologizing to me that day, and then out of nowhere he went, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna be gone for like a week. I'm going to a camp. I think it's a volunteer work. I don't think he's getting paid for it, which a week's worth of work for like no
Don't
one.
worry.
That's real fucking
Don't worry,
generous.
he'll get plenty out of it.
No, there is a profit, but we really talk about that. God, now I'm just imagining Crumb like making a little kid into the thug shaker, and I honestly got nauseous.
Nice.
Anyway, he's doing that, and he'll be back Saturday. This isn't he used to do a lot of work like this. When he was like, I want to say 16. He used to do a lot of stuff like this, because he had nothing else to do.
And now that charges have been dropped, he can do it again.
There was no evidence of criminal intent, so he's fine on that. He got away with that. By the way, actually, speaking of fat, I have some breaking news for Gondola.
Oh boy.
Yeah. What's up?
Gondola.
Yo.
I don't know how else to say this. I God.
I don't know how else to say this. Hello.
No, I'm trying to remember the name of this place because I literally remembered the name like today. I heard the news. Today the news just dropped on me like fucking
Oh, the
9/11.
fucking deli shut down?
No, not the deli. That was sad as fuck though. No, for fucking what's it called? Hold on. Fuck.
You're
Hold
really
on, hold
killing
on.
this.
Shut
Yeah,
up, you
no.
badass. Hold on.
I'm sorry, I say, Bozo, you might want to drink some water and take a breather.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got me there. Okay, there it was. Yeah, Piggly Wigglies. They're not accepting piggy points anymore.
No, what?
Okay, what the
Are
fuck
you
is
kidding
Piggly
me?
Wigglies?
Piggly Wigglies is not accepting piggy points anymore, and apparently it's causing huge upheaval in Wisconsin.
As it should.
Oh, did you DM Nat
so-
about it?
so it-
God,
So upset.
Gondola's like, I've been
Dude,
souping
how-
up
how,
for
like-
40 years.
No, dude, Zoe, for a Slurpee nympho that is Zoe, it's gonna be so hard. She's gonna have nothing.
By the way,
She won't be able to get her Slurpees or corn dogs anymore.
has
She's
Zoe
gone.
ever been to Wisconsin in the first place?
No, but she's from the south. We have Piggly Wigglies here. We
She's
have
been
Piggly-
to Wisconsin.
That's good. We have Piggly Wigglies here. We have Piggly Wigglies here, except our Piggly Wigglies still accept pig points, and also our Piggly Wigglies use a different website. There's the pig.net,
What the fuck is
Yeah.
Piggly Wigglies? I have never heard of Piggly Wigglies before.
and then there's another place called Pigs Online. That's the Wisconsin website.
Bozo, this
apparently.
feels like a website you would make a restaurant you would make up to make fun of.
No, Piggly Wigglies are. It's not a restaurant. It's like 7-Eleven kind of.
Oh,
How,
okay.
how do you not know what a Piggly Wiggly is?
I didn't know what Piggly Wigglies is.
Thank you, Rye.
Well, to be fair, Rice from Florida. We didn't have them in Florida. I only learned about them when I moved to Georgia.
All we got down here are Puggly Wugglixes.
But I know what a Piggly Wiggly is. Like, how come
Yeah,
you
but
don't?
that's because you're a fucking hog-faced snout.
No.
No, it's
That's
because
actually true. That's actually true. Piggly Wiggly.
it's because Ricky's a fucking like
Ricky's like. No,
Ricky's a
please,
fucking
sir.
Ameriphilic fascist.
No, Ricky's like, please, sir. Piggly Wiggly was my father's name.
Wiggly was my father's name.
Also, Ricky, why were you talking about Spider-Man Raid earlier? Why were you showing these people the Spider-Man
He
version?
wanted
of
me
the
to use that
cartoon
as the
video?
stream image, and I was like, nah.
I fucking hate Spider-Man Raid is like the lamest like Spider-Man joke amongst the fans. I kind of hate Ricky for like jumping on that.
It is, but like he was just asking for a picture. Like,
Honestly, you should use the one where he ripped off Craven's wife's face.
No, you know what I should have?
Oh,
I
God.
can use this when I play Spider-Man PS4. What's that comic with Aunt May and Peter Parker's mom?
That doesn't narrow it down. I don't know. Like,
I
which
just found
name?
out from my roommate like yesterday, apparent that Doc Ock and Aunt May like almost got married one time.
Yes, they did.
yeah.
Yeah, that was where the they actually in Spider-Man 2 they make a loose reference to it. Where if you remember the movie Godless here, he better fucking remember this because I made him watch it the other week. In the opening to the movie, when he first meets Doc Ock says, "Oh, Harry tells me you're a scientist." Oh, actually, no, they reference it in the first Spider-Man movie, but it's from the issue where Amay was saying the line where Green Goblin's like, "I'm something of a scientist myself." That comes from the Doc Ock marrying Aunt May issue.
Oh,
And
okay.
in the very beginning, yeah, he's like, "Hello, boy. Your aunt tells me you're into science." Well, obviously, I'm a scientist myself.
Okay, that's cool.
Which is honestly kind of more fitting for Octavius to say that, since
Oh, way
Octavius
more.
is well, because he's also he's just more of like he and Norman both have egos, but the difference is like they're both like narcissists, but the difference is like Otto wants to be like dick ridden all the time. Norman's like a narcissist in like a classic business sense, where it's like he will ruin his son's life if it means he gets to run the company a little bit longer.
Yeah.
All Also, it's funny they did the Doc Ock Aunt May story, like marriage story, as early as they did before like the cartoons and movies and stuff introduced that, like the idea that Otto Octavius was kind of like an inspiration to Peter Parker, and in some continuities is a little bit of a father figure.
I mean that's why they take the direction they did in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2, where it's like he is truly like he is the other side of Peter Parker's coin, where it's like he doesn't understand like why he should be doing what he's doing. He's just he's doing it purely for his own goals. He's letting it to show himself. In the same way that Peter Parker is in Spider-Man 2. He's unhappy. He's unfulfilled.
Speaking of Doc Ock, I think Ultimate Doc Ock is very good, by the way. One of
I don't remember Ultimate Doc Ock. I haven't read the Ultimate comics. I think
he's just a really mean piece of shit. Like, but in a way that feels different from Norman. Like, he's really, like, crafty and, like, desperate in a lot of ways that feels fun.
I do remember that because he worked for Norman and then immediately got like kicked out, and so he's trying to get his footing back in the door. They do. I think the best version of that kind of Ock is honestly in Spectacular. I like the way Spectacular handles that version of him, where it's like he's incredibly desperate. He's very pathetic and wormy and mean-spirited, but they still keep the fat kid on the playground element of him that, like, plays a big role.
Yeah. How do you feel about Norman as or not Norman, as Otto as super criminal versus Otto as the legs made him do it?
I think you need a mix of both. Because again, like the Raimi Spider-Man film makes that work, where it's like, it's not just the legs making him do it. They're just kind of cutting off his logic, but he is still like, again, he wants to prove that he's not a complete failure, because he feels like he just ruined his entire life by banking on something and it not immediately paying off, right? Like, because again, it's supposed to reflect off Spider-Man. It's like, yeah, Spider-Man's pissy that, you know, he's been doing this whole like great power, great responsibility bullshit. And it's not like paying off at all. He's getting mad. He can't cope with that the same way that Otto can in that film. Because do you remember in Spider-Man 2, they don't fix the arms. Like, they literally have to basically, like, Otto basically has to kind of tell them to shut up, like, which kind of implies that he does have a sense of control over them. Maybe not like, you know, like, again, it's not complete control over them. Again, like, they are telling him what to do throughout the movie, but he's still not. He's not like completely brainwashed by them, like some other interpretations would do.
Bozo, I have a very important question.
Isn't that what they go with in the No Way Home?
Yeah, No Way Home misunderstands everything that like the Raimi films do. I think that the most egregious one is actually making Green Goblin Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, because like that's not the point. Like, the point is both versions of him are fucking evil. Just one's open about it. Again, it was supposed to be like a diss towards like objectivism, where it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter, like it doesn't matter like how good, like how successful this guy is. He's just a piece of shit. Like the difference is one's better at hiding it. One doesn't, like, you know, one's not like laughing at throwing women off buildings. The other one's like he's just like bombing ghettos.
Yeah.
Like it's a very what were you gonna say, Ryan? What was your question?
We had this discussion earlier, and I was literally like, damn, I wish Bozo was here for this. Who's the most anti-Semitic Spider-Man characters?
Okay, both in the sense of they themselves are an anti-Semitic caricature, and in the sense of they're written as
this character hates Jews.
Yes.
Well, if it's a character who hates Jews, it's Skinhead.
Alright, fair enough.
Well, the ask question, receive answer.
Skinhead?
Yeah, no, Skinhead. I forgot. I don't know if he first appeared in Spider-Man. Hold on, let me get.
Yeah, Ricky's answer was just, well, Spidey's fought Red Skull before, so I guess he counts, which, like...
Yes, but hold on a second, guys, be quiet. I gotta get out my Spider-Man encyclopedia, which is real, my physical encyclopedia. Let me go to Skinhead.
Oh, you have one of those, like, coffee table books?
Web of Spider-Man number 56.
I got it when I was little, because my mom took me to the comic book shop. This comic book shop was kind of a drive away, so I only got to go on very special occasions. And the problem was, like, this was, like, around the time when, like, all the new issues, there wasn't really any, like, Spider-Man or like any of the superheroes that I was like hyperfixated on. They didn't have any new stuff because this is right when Cross came out, so everything was just everything was just like hyper violent. It was like The Boys. It was like things I couldn't read when I was like 4, and so my mom was like, why don't we go look at like the trade paperback? So I got I bought like an old, like the original like not Steve Ditko, Jack Kirby Fantastic Four like trade paperbacks, and then I got the Spider-Man Encyclopedia, and I would take this to school all the time. Let me try and find Skinhead. Hold on. Other anti-Semitic characters though, Sin Eater, I would say is kind of anti-Semitic with it.
Yeah, I mean, I said before, like, all of the openly Nazi ones, like.
I floated,
Oh, here we go,
and
yes.
you're probably
Yeah,
gonna
so,
yell
no,
at me.
actually,
that this
Skinhead is a Spider-Man villain. He first appeared in Web Spider-Man 56, 1989. So
Yes, I
Skinhead.
said.
I didn't hear you. Sorry. Maybe.
No, it's cool. My headset is.
I floated the idea,
dying.
Bozo, and feel free to tell me I'm dumb as shit for this. Kingpin's a little anti-Semitic just in the basis that the New York Mafia is always.
No,
a
here's
little
why I
anti-Semitic.
disagree. Here's why I disagree. Here's why I disagree with these anti-Semitic. Fat. Jews can't be that fat. We don't get that.
No.
No.
No, I'm saying
I
he's a
think
slightly
Kingpin hates
racist
Jews.
Italian.
I would still disagree because
I would
First
disagree
of-
with that because he would 100%. Because again, Kingpin's a businessman first and foremost. Kingpin's like the kind of guy to have like a rainbow pin on like his shit. It's like no, I gotta make them like because 100%.
That's true.
And I don't mean that in the sense of like, oh, like he might hate Jews, but he has to look good for the cameras. No, it's like it's the classic business thing where it's like they
Yeah, I
still
love
buy
these
his
people.
shit.
They make me so much money.
no,
Yeah, they
and
need money, and so I don't want to like. Yeah, he likes them purely because they make his numbers go up. So I don't think he'd be. I think Chameleon
there's
would be
that,
anti-Semitic.
but I
You think
think
Chameleon
like
would-
I
okay.
think the premise of Anarcho's suggestion here is wrong. Is that Kingpin isn't part of the mob. Like
No, he's
like
not.
he runs the criminal underground, but he's not part of the quote unquote the Magia.
Well,
Yeah,
I know
that's
he's not like
that's
part
what
of
makes
the
him-
families, but I'm assuming
Well,
he was
not
like
even
he
that. Like
came
he's not
from
even a
that
part of
like
no,
infrastructure.
but he didn't come from that though. Like that's
No.
the thing. Like he infected it. Like that's what makes the Kingpin the Kingpin. Is he wasn't he like kind of came from nothing, and used all of his skill and power to just infect every breach of New York. Hold on, I'm trying to think.
He also
So,
is
I
an
feel like-
Italian American. Like Fisk is not
Ah,
isn't an Italian
I-
name.
Because in
I
the
had-
Daredevil
I
show, they
think-
kind of make him Italian.
Did
I
it?
think- I
No.
think Fisk. I think
No.
Fisk likes a good bagel.
what'd you mean by
Fisk
that?
would eat. Fisk would eat a bagel as part of his mayoral campaign to make himself look good.
It's kind of actually reminds me one of the coolest parts about because right now in the comics, Wilson Fisk isn't the mayor anymore. It's Luke Cage, and
Oh,
I actually
God.
really respect. I respect how they're writing him because they're just writing him to be more annoying Obama.
Ah.
I think that actually fits because Luke Cage's whole thing is he's like all for the cameras, and it's for like a good reason because he wants to be like, you know, he wants to be a robot. Like, that's why he doesn't have a superhero name. It's literally just his name. Like he wants to be.
Power Man.
Shut up, Ricky. That name hasn't
That
been
was when
used
he
in
was a
20
hero
years.
for hire. You fucking pedophile. That was when he was a hero for hire.
Hey.
Hero for hire.
Of the ones here, I am the least pedophilic.
I'm pretty
Okay,
not
I'm sorry.
pedophilic.
Yeah, man. Why you gotta
Sorry,
throw
Daniel's
Ryan
first.
under the bus like that?
We don't go to the first. We don't go to the first. But
Yeah, I mean, he's like an
I'm
unironic
least
rumor.
pedophile. Yeah.
No.
Mo-
you're the most.
I'm the
Yes.
most. Okay,
Yes.
that makes sense.
You disagree. Also, in terms of Jewish caricatures in Spider-Man world, I'd say Howard the Duck.
He does kind of count. Yeah.
Especially the fact that he's fuck ugly. He has like comics Howard the Duck, not the movie Howard the Duck, but comics Howard the Duck. Fuck ugly.
He always complaining.
Always complain. Doesn't take anything seriously, but in a very sardonic way, not in like a funny way. Like Spider-Man doesn't take anything seriously, but in the sense of like no, he's really just he just doesn't care. Like he cares about minuscule things, which is really what makes him Jewish. And what I mean by that is like the world could be ending, Howard the Duck won't care, but if he's out of cigars, he's gonna make it your problem.
No.
and also for some reason he gets bad pussy.
It's also very funny to look at Howard the Duck and go, he was the first Marvel character to get like a major film.
Yeah, on paper I get it because it was like we're gonna cash in on ET.
Yeah.
But the problem was is they cashed in with the character who's the least like ET.
Yeah, true. He is not a cute mascot. He is a piece of
No,
shit.
he's like an ugly. The only good thing about the MCU is having Seth Green play Howard the Duck because look, that's fair. That little worm should play him.
Yeah, Howard the Duck deserves to be trapped in a box for all of these movies.
Let's see.
Howard the Duck did nothing wrong.
Also,
Trying to look at one up here.
it's also crazy to go, yeah, George Lucas was a big producer and mover and shaker for Howard the Duck getting a movie.
That makes sense. I could see him being into that shit. That honestly is better than him being a huge mover and shaker for like strange magic.
That's true. That is very true. Well, wasn't that because his like grandkids or kids like for that?
I don't know. He's a fucking weirdo. He makes so many bad decisions in terms of producing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it could be his kids is why he did it, but also it's like, I mean, do you remember Star Wars Detours? Like,
well, that
this
is
not...
the one good thing to come from the fucking Disney buyout is that shit got thrown in the trash.
That got thrown in the trash, and so did something else.
I can just fucking hear George Lucas being like, "This Howard the Duck, he's one wacky character. I like the cut of his jib."
I like he's got a very dry tone, very sardonic attitude, like facing
He's
up
very
against
nuanced.
these mythical
very
creatures.
relatable.
I don't think he'd say he's nuanced. I think he would be open. It's like he's just funny. He's funny the way we find Donald Duck funny. But I think
Howard the Duck's a
more
funnier
Donald
character
Duck.
than we've had before.
He's a funnier character, honestly. Way more charisma to him, and also a little bit adult, so the kids, the parents can take some of the fun with them.
What is? Well, actually, no. It's because Howard the Duck was like mid '80s, and the holiday special was like 19. Was still I think 70s, so that was pretty far apart. But I would like to imagine that they were like right next to each other. Oh man.
I would not like to imagine anything related to the Star Wars holiday special.
It's so funny. That's the first canon appearance of Boba Fett, technically.
What?
Yeah, because in the animated segment, that movie came out before, whatchamacallit?
Episode 5?
Yeah.
No, episode.
Yeah,
episode
Empire.
5. Because if you recall, if anyone's actually seen the holiday special, I have. The big reason why you can tell it's right before 5 is because what's his face? Mark Hamill looked fucking weird because it was right after his car accident. He got into that terrible car accident that fucked his face up. And they had it written because do you remember in episode 5 it really opens up with him getting fucking scarred in the face. That way they don't have to put makeup on him because it's like, okay, like boom, we fucked up, but we don't have to do anything about his face. He stays that way forever, and people think it's part of the plot. But they hadn't written that yet, and so in Star Wars Holiday Special, he looks like E.T. He looks like E.T. in whiteface. It's really weird.
E.T. in whiteface. That's.
But yeah, in the Star Wars Holiday Special, there is a like an animated sequence or whatever, and in that animated sequence, Boba Fett appears, and this is the worst part about it. He says more lines than he does in the movies.
Yes, he does.
In the animated sequence, he talks more, which is so upsetting. Also, Andy, eat people. You have no help.
I do. You're right. There we go. There's the button.
I reached out to my roommate.
Oh, also, did you know that in the Star Wars Holiday Special, they sit Chewbacca's grandfather down in front of a VR headset so he can watch porn? Yeah.
Yeah, he watches porn. And then he watches like a music video. It's like Donna Summer, which is really funny.
Well, that was George's idea.
Oh, 100%. And then they show the cooking show that the Mama Gumpy. I forgot. They all have like fucking stupid. Andy, you're supposed to like follow the arrow. You're not supposed to just attack these guys. But they'll keep spawning.
I have important input. I reached out to my roommate, who's also a big comics nerd, about the anti-Semitic Spider-Man characters, and he said, one, I sent him your comment about Kingpin wearing a rainbow pin, and he was like, no, that's very wrong. Kingpin would keep a lot of Jewish friends around him because he thinks they bring them good luck and fortune.
I couldn't believe that. I think he's wrong about the rainbow pin thing. He would 100% have a rainbow pin thing, except for when he's mayor. He would maybe get on the drag queen grift. Actually, maybe not though. Maybe not though. Maybe not though.
I need to go rapid fire here. He's got a lot of opinions. He says Doc Ock is Jewish. He says Norman hates black people because he wishes he could be one.
Andy, do the fucking long jump. That's like the big thing he can do.
I know. It's not letting me. I'm hit. Oh, right.
He says
it's the fucking swing bud, retard.
He says Carnage thinks Jews taste good, but Venom does not. Take from that what you will.
I disagree. I think Venom. Unless a rabbi approves, he will be one. I think it's like a picture of the.
Apparently, Black Cat fucked a Jewish person one time. He's awful.
Yes, I have.
Electro's on the verge of being anti-Semitic.
Electro or Electro? I didn't hear that.
Electro.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't like Jewish people, but not like any more than he dislikes anyone else.
Electra would be anti-Semitic. She's
no,
green.
Electro would 100% be anti-Semitic. Electro, I think Electro is he's the kind of guy to say, I'm not racist, I hate everybody, I'm a humanist.
That's literally my roommate's argument. It's like he just kind of hates everyone.
No, yeah, he's like one of those guys where it's like I make fun of everybody.
Andy, you need to eat.
I know.
And this is the first time you have actively not, like, you're actively, like, trying not to eat, and I don't know, like, this is insane to me.
He says the Vulture's doctors were Jewish, so he hates Jews now.
Yeah, but the Vulture's kind of Jewy with it.
the Vulture's old enough.
Yeah.
The
Vulture
'90s
came from a
pop
time
song
when you could
classic
say certain
Jewy
things.
with it.
Isn't the Vulture Jewish?
I mean, look at him. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I always assume.
that was why I was mad when they made it
A Polak.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man.
My roommate says Mysterio is Jewish.
That makes sense.
Gwen Beck? Maybe. I could see Gwen Beck also destroy the fucking helicopters, you hard. Use the cars. I'm going to attack you. This is literally a game made for babies. It shouldn't be destroyed. There's no fucking way, Andy.
Green Goblin wants to be Jewish. That's what he says.
Norman Osborn wants to be black. Green Goblin's really into
You don't need to eat them when you're at full health.
I told
It's not a power up.
I told him that you all said that the Vulture's Jewish, and he's really angry. He demands proof.
Look at him.
That's what I said, and he's like, that's not proof. I need proof.
Okay, I'm just saying, you got one Jewish person who's saying, just look at him. You have Ricky, who's, honestly, even though he's not Jewish, he's more annoyingly Jewish than I am.
Yes.
Hey, look at him.
I was gonna say I am more Jewish
Ricky's
than
not
you
Jewish,
are.
but he is a
Okay,
Zionist.
here's a question.
Ricky has taught me about certain Hebrew stuff, and it actually makes me angry.
What Spider-Man
I speak
character
more Yiddish
would be
than Lola
most
does.
likely to get arrested for looking at knives in a Walmart?
Did you get arrested for that?
Yeah,
Well,
I did.
okay, not arrested, but almost.
Okay, I got detained for it.
What?
I got detained because being weird in the knife section at Walmart. Also
How weird?
because,
I
like,
missed this story.
also because they thought I
Oh
was-
no, we're not
I
doing
wasn't
it.
stealing, though.
Okay, Bozo can tell me the story later. If it's, I don't want to make a redundant stream.
Yeah.
We don't want to show the 5 viewers a rerun.
Sorry, I'm not caught up on the lore. I didn't do
It's
my
12. Thank you very much.
The Lola lore.
research.
12?
The
Just
low
like Andy's
lore.
girlfriend?
Why are
Okay,
we
not
friends?
Ricky. Not Ricky. I don't know.
What?
You accept this. Why did you? Okay, so here's what you do, Andy. You take the cars and you throw them. You lock them. You lock them up. You lock the helicopter. You fucking scumbag. You lock it.
He says
Lock it on the helicopter. No, lock the helicopter before you throw it.
He said the only people who believed in the lizard's research were Jewish. He said it doesn't count.
The lizard is kind of Jewish. I mean, look at him. No, look the helicopter.
Ricky's
Oh,
like, Ricky's like, the lizard's kind of Jewish.
Andy,
He's literally
there is a-
reptilian.
There's a walk button.
Yeah,
Right,
you
I mean-
keep saying that, but not saying what the button is.
Because you literally had a pop-up explaining it to you.
No, it says left click. I'm using a controller.
Okay, hit left bumper. Hit left bumper. If that doesn't work, try right bumper.
Okay, there we
Did that work?
go. Fucking grab them.
No, it didn't work. Okay, if that doesn't work, try the stick. It's the first thing they teach you in the beginning of the game. Hold on, let me look up. Hold on, I'll look this up real quick. What controller are you using?
I am using an Xbox One controller.
Okay. I'm gonna look up gameplay for it on the Xbox. Is it the first level? Because literally the first fucking level is them teaching you how to do this.
Oh wait. Okay, it's R1 or it's left one. Okay, got it.
This is we really glossed over this. Burn. I don't know what the context for this was. Burn in the chat just says Andy looks like he eats people.
Burn, what do you mean by that?
They kind of ate him there.
Yeah, it is true.
Wow.
He said right afterward. He said, "I'm sorry."
Thank you.
Like, but I don't know in what context this was said, or if he's just like.
I'm assuming it's because I'm running around as Venom.
I guess.
I am eating people.
No.
On stream.
Yeah, you see. My
Context
God.
is right there, I suppose.
Yeah, like.
What more do you want? Burn clarified. No, it was a fat joke.
Yeah. Why are you lifting random cars and throwing it at random things?
I'm trying to fucking hit the helicopter and this controls like dog shit. It's because it doesn't let you fucking, like, it should be a, it should let you hold it until you need it, not grab and fucking an automated animation.
Dude.
Well, I know you are, but what am I?
Ricky, you said that in such a flirtatious tone. I really did like that.
God. Okay. All right, so I don't have to I just kill people until the objective mark. So I don't have to take down that. I can
There's a block on them. I'm trying to find the block. Hold on.
No, I figured out.
Gontron, what are you doing? What are you up to?
Playing Metal Gear Solid.
Nice. How you liking it? You played it before?
What part are you at?
I'm in the very beginning.
That's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite. I mean, I love the entire series, but I fucking love the first one.
I'm having some trouble with my emulator. I need to.
It's on PC. You just get the PC version. The PC version's good. It's not a bad port, but the what you would call it, the Mantis fight is like neutered because they can't do half the cool shit that was like in it because it's on a computer and not a TV. So the emulated version might be more fun for that.
Yeah, especially if you played some.
If I.
Because it
use
should be able to
PC
read
version, I
the
can't
fact that if you
use,
have existing PS1 game saves.
You can't use what?
I can't use the CRT shader for maximum immersion.
That's real. That's fucking real. No, that's real. I remember when I played it on PC for a friend and I wanted to show them the game, because I have the Solid Snake collection for PS3. and that has the CRT shade, obviously. But the god damn, he just goes flying.
Yeah, he does.
But it was weird just seeing. I don't know. It's weird playing, like replaying an old game like that on like PC without the CRT shade. Just realizing, oh, this like looks like shit. Like this actually looks like ass. Like it's really weird. It's really weird like seeing Snake's face and yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a fucking like voxel. Like
It looks like ice. It's just like it looks like a block of ice like you hit with your hand. Like you're fucked up. It's fucking evil. Like the green tiles. When you get inside the building, the green tiles on the floor just actually look like diarrhea. God, like, can I ask you a question?
what?
Do you still have a bidet?
Not anymore.
What happened to it? What'd you do? Did you break it?
No, I do.
You don't want to know what happened to that.
You didn't take it with you?
What?
You just unscrew it, dude. What do you mean?
Why? No, I'm just going. No. If I wanted a bidet, I would get another.
Just carry it across state lines, dude.
I didn't really like that one either, anyways, because it.
Oh, what the fuck? That
It's
one.
like one of the
That's
in-toilet
bullshit.
ones, and those things kind of get kind of dirty. I want one that's just like
That's
like a poser.
part of the lid or whatever. Or...
I mean, yeah, the one I had was part of the lid, but they
No. I mean like the ones where like they're built in, like it's like you just buy it, like you buy a lid basically. Like it's
Oh.
like it's
yeah, I've
not
seen
like
those too. Is
yeah.
that better?
There's one that's like $200. It's really good. It's that.
What do you
I don't have I have the Lux bidet. Cause listen, I don't need all that fancy shit at the moment. Perhaps in the
Okay.
future.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I had. I don't know. It's
Yeah, I
just
see.
annoying. It's just annoying that you have to like clean it all the time.
Well, the one I have is self cleaner.
I mean, trust
No,
me.
like,
Trust me. After a little while, you're gonna wanna wipe that bad boy down.
God, I don't know what you're doing to that thing. What are you doing? In there?
No, but they have ones that are.
I mean,
just like,
Bozo, if you're gonna make that many
there's
fat
also-
jokes as you
Hold on,
do about
wait,
Goblin, you gotta.
Carlo, would you take a Carlo? Would you take a let's be honest, guys. To be frank, would you take a dump? God, like, is there like a cartoon like bomb drop? That like is there like a like is that what happens? Like, what do you?
Moving on.
Honestly, like Lola making fun of people for gastrointestinal issues like that doesn't sit right. Like that is just throwing stones.
That's
at glass
true. That's true,
houses.
Bozo.
Well, the only gastrointestinal problem I have is what you would call it, lactose intolerant. And that's just because I'm Jewish. So it's not my fault.
It sort of is, but
No, but hold on. There's a really good here. I'll show you a Gonomo.
Well, so no, there's ones that are just like a hose that hooks to the side.
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ, Andy.
Yeah, why would I do such a thing?
Hold on. There's swipe. I think swipe is like what we're it's like a hose that just connects.
For a second, I thought you were talking about Venom's moveset.
Well, there's two swipes. There's normal swipe, which is $50, and then there's swipe plus.
No, this is a bidet stream now.
I guess it is.
You lost control, Andy.
I genuinely mean this.
It's life changing.
Like, no, like it is life changing, but like it is genuinely like someone made fun of me because they said when I talk about it, I sound like I'm talking about poor people, or something like what's like you guys don't understand. You gotta take this with a pill. Like the specific thing about the bidet that I want to bring up, that I would have really put in this into this, is it's like the modern version. It honestly is the Zoomer version of like driving a Prius. You know what I mean? That's a bit for like the 40-year-olds out there. I was kind of hoping Ricky was gonna like that one, but he didn't. So now I'm
No,
kinda
it wasn't funny.
Oh
Ricky.
yeah, the fucking Marion pedophile. Man, fuck Lucas sometimes. He's
What happened? What'd your little
Read
chat?
chat.
What'd your little chat of freaks say? Sweat Plus. That's fine. So the Sweat Plus,
I don't.
which is
I don't mind the whole Indiana Jones dating the 14-year-old or however old she was supposed to be. I think that's fine. Fits the character.
you would say that.
Yeah. So what have you been up to, Lola?
I got my license. I've been scheduling appointments all day. I took a fat ass nap.
Nice. Dude,
Yeah,
same.
we're on our nap mode. It actually sucked. It actually sucked dick because I was telling Joe about this earlier, and Joe completely earnestly said, "Well, you did have a big day today," and I felt like a toddler. I actually wanted to kill myself.
I love that she genuinely meant that in the nicest way possible.
She really did. She's like, "Oh, you had a big day today." I was like, "Okay, that's cool. You want to hang out?" it's like
By the way, Bozo, now that you have your license, a
I'm
30-minute
not going to
drive to Culver's
I'm
doesn't
not
seem
going
that...
to Culver's. A 30-minute drive? That's going to Marietta, dude. If I'm going to Marietta, I'm not going to Culver's. I'm going to like a fucking.
Well, if you're ever in the area, you know.
If I'm ever in a Culver's, that's how you know I've been kidnapped. Like, that's my sign. It's like, man, I love this Culver's. If I tweet out "Love Culver's, just had a curd burger, best meal of my life," then that's how you know to call the cops.
I would not call the cops. Are they dropping bombs on you?
Yes.
Yeah, they really want because I think it's like I don't think it's I think it is it Shield?
No, I don't think it's Shield.
Well, because it's the Silver Sable. No, it's not Shield. Because yeah, Silver Sable's just a merc, and so like she works for anyone.
Is she also related to Silvermane in this continuity?
I don't know.
I
Actually.
don't think so.
I don't even think Silvermane's like in this continuity.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
He's only Silvermane.
Well, because like no one knows him. Like I mean, no one knows Silver Sable either, except for weirdos like me who love all the D-listers. But again, there are still weirdos like that kind of know who they are. Like there are people who know Silver Sable, because they played this game when they were like 12, and so like they kind of have a vague idea.
And
of it,
also
but no one
they know that Sony wanted to make a movie.
She was a
They
big
still
deal
are.
in the 90s TV show.
in the 90s cartoon. Yeah, they're still making that show, or that movie.
Yeah, I know. Well, hasn't it swatched from... Is it still a Silver Sable Black Cat movie, or is it just a
Yeah.
Silver Sable? Okay.
No, it's Silver Sable Black Cat. No, they're going ahead with this shit. You can't stop the menace that is Amy Pascal.
It's... we're at the point where, like... Because now that Morbius has come out, and I think Craven's on the way, it's
Oh
like...
god, I forgot about Morbius.
Well, the thing is, it's like the thing that we have, which is like, yeah, of course, it does. It was a little surprising, but it does make sense that a Venom movie would be. How long is the sequence?
Well,
a Venom movie would be
being
successful.
is the most
but
like obvious shit in the world. Like, yeah, people.
nobody
fucking love
else
Venom.
is gonna like, yeah.
Well, there's no one care. Like, none of the other Spider-Man villains work on their. Like, Venom actually works better without Spider-Man too. So.
Yeah.
Because he's just kind of been without Spider-Man for like fucking 40 years now. But like, dude, Morbius, especially because like it's like okay, if you're gonna make like a solo Spider-Man villain movie, which is a bad idea, but if you're going to, don't pick Morbius, pick a cool one. Like again, like pick. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like one that would actually work that is like that wouldn't still kind of suck because like he has like a Dr. Octavius film would maybe be cool, but again,
Harry
like,
Osborn movie, you could maybe. do some.
Even it's like no, like again, because yeah, all these characters exist around Spider-Man. They don't.
Yeah, like you could not make a Harry Osborn movie. It would make
I mean, you
no
could always
sense at
just
all.
do a like I
The
know
only
Spider-Verse,
good
but, like,
only good like solo Spider-Man movie or like solo like character Spider-Man movies that would work are the ones that would still just be like it would be like Craven's Last Time. That's still a Spider-Man.
or you
story.
just do like you do with 2099. Like I understand not every alternate Spider-Man can carry a movie. 2099
Oh,
can
2099
absolutely
can though.
carry a movie.
2099 is really good. Spider-Man Noir could. But the thing is all those characters are like kind of like weird. I mean, they would probably. I mean, they're fine with dumbing them down, I guess. But like, to make like a good Spider-Man Noir movie, you would, like, there's a reason why they just made him a background character in Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's really hard to adapt him without going
But
full force with it, which would be good because Spider-Man Noir is fucking awesome.
I feel
But-
like 2099 at least is by far the biggest alt continuity Spider-Man outside of just Miles, or not Miles, Ultimate characters. You know.
For me, I think the best for if you're gonna do like a separate thing would be I'm not saying what I say. I'm not saying I like these characters necessarily. I'm just saying this would be the best. It'd be like Ben Reilly
Yeah.
or like Kane. Like
Yeah.
you could do a good Kane movie, which would just be like I mean more or less that would just be what the Venom movies are.
I'm gonna take.
Where it's like oh he's just an anti-hero version of Spider-Man, but
I'm gonna be honest. I don't see a Ben Reilly film. I could see a Ben Reilly TV show like the Marvel Hulu stuff, but I don't see a Ben Reilly film.
that's fair. That's kind of what I mean. I just mean like any kind of separation from like just like a Spider-Man movie. Like baseball movies, like I mean like any of the shit that Sony's trying to do, where it's like oh we're making it either a movie or a show based on this. The problem is I think now what they've realized is their biggest gimmick is anything Spider-Verse related, any kind of like crossover thing like that. So they're probably gonna focus on that rather than focusing on the villains. Because the villain idea was something that they adopted from like when the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was coming out.
No.
And Morbius didn't do well, but Far From Home did amazing. Spider-Verse is doing amazing. So I mean, No Way Home did amazing, and Spider-Verse is doing amazing. So realistically, they're probably gonna try and softly kill the villain spin-offs and instead just do like stupid Spider-Verse shit, which is also ass and awful. But it's like it's way easier. Like the general audience likes that more. Like they don't really like no one like Morbius was a joke, but like stupid retards like you could just like literally they will eat that fucking Spider-Verse slop for breakfast.
Yeah.
They love that shit. So God willing, you have a lot of movies on your way.
What?
God, can I ask you a question about Metal Gear Solid? No, shut up. God, can I ask you a question about Metal Gear Solid?
Bozo. Oh, sorry.
Shut up. The Chinese girl who you use as your save state. What are your thoughts on that?
What?
The Chinese in Metal Gear Solid, the way you save the game is by talking to that Chinese woman.
What
do you think of that?
Yet.
That's like the first thing you do. You 100% have done that. If you haven't, you're stupid.
I told you I was having issues with my emulator, so I had to fucking do some shit.
You need to grow up.
So Bozo, I don't think anything Sony could do could top during the Amazing Days when they were like.
That was the best time to be alive.
When they were
really
like
miss those days
Aunt May
sometimes, just like,
Spider-Man
all-
movie.
Yeah, dude, I miss those days, man. I really do. I miss just like wake up and be like, damn, okay, what did they announce? Because it was really every fucking day they would announce. You're gonna get this man killed.
I am. I totally am.
You are terrible at swinging. You're actually terrible at it.
I was right there too. But yeah, no, I don't think we'll ever have. Well, maybe not never, but it's gonna be a while before we have anything as cool as the Sony leak again. That shit was legendary.
Do you remember the Mario movie they were gonna make?
No, I only heard about the Spider-Man stuff.
They were gonna make a Mario. Amy Pascal. Well, no, I don't know if Sony was. Amy Pascal being the fucking maniac that she is. Amy Pascal and Avi Arad actually need to be put to death.
They do.
I'm not even kidding. But she's a maniac, and she wanted Sony to make a Mario movie, and she was like fighting for it, and it got pretty close. The thing is the Sony execs didn't want it. So they're like, why are we gonna make a movie that sells our competitors' toys? Like, what? That's a bad idea. But she was like, no guys. the fucked up part is her idea wasn't terrible. Her idea was to give it to Genndy Tartakovsky and just give him a blank check. It was like, it's
Fucking
not a bad idea.
man! Now I'm mad.
Like a
Because
Mar-
I'm sure that
like a
Mario
Mario
movie
movie.
is okay for what it is, all things considered. But it's like
No, it's not.
you could have had that. Oh man, damn.
Yeah, Genndy Tartakovsky with a blank check. making
I'd
a
rather
Mario
have
movie,
that
like,
than Popeye, maybe.
I definitely have that more than fucking Popeye.
I don't know.
Fucking Popeye sucks. I
I
fucking
am,
hate Popeye. I know he loves Popeye. I know Popeye was like his dream.
No,
but
don't
fucking
shit
Popeye's-
on Popeye. Popeye kind of
Dude, I'm
rules.
sorry, man. I was a Pink Panther girl all the way. I
You
fucking
need to
hated that
watch some
Popeye.
more
Oh.
classic Popeye, and there's some good, great shit in there.
No, man. My favorite cartoons as a
Yeah,
kid.
Bozo, we know you're a fan of the Panthers.
That's good. Well, see, the joke is you could make it about like that's like about like the Florida Panthers, so like, hey, game on. But anyway,
No, I think it was pretty obvious what I meant.
I think I was talking about the Florida Panthers hockey team. Yeah, game on.
Hey, Bozo, what city do the Florida Panthers play for? Since you're such a big fan.
Tallahassee. I don't know.
Which
I
city
saw
was
their- I
it?
actually did see a Panthers game though. I did. It was like the best live sport event.
Is it
sporting event I've
Tampa?
ever been to. I
Right.
don't know what they were. I think it's probably like stupid thing Orlando probably. Probably some
No.
shitty fucking.
They're in fucking Miami. Like,
Oh really? I don't know. I don't care about sports. I wasn't. I mean, I do. I care about sports now. When I was a kid, I didn't give a shit about sports. And the only
You-
sports I care about now are like.
Bozo, you
basketball.
were literally in the middle of saying like, yeah, I went to a game, but I don't know what city they're in. Like,
You know, literally, I went to that game and I literally just liked seeing like big, muscly guys hit each other. Like that was my like, and it was cold and it was really breezy. And I got
it was
French
so
fries.
intoxicating, you forgot what city you were in.
No, I remember what city I was in. I just didn't care about who the teams were. I was like, oh, these guys got Panthers, these guys got Penguins. I don't care. I want to see them hit. And, yeah,
Damn,
it was
you
great.
know,
it was
I-
a great show.
right.
I was right up close, and then I got to move. Then we moved, and I got to be right above where like I got to be right next to like the ESPN camera guy, and I kept doing like the okay hand sign to him. So that'd be funny. So it's like 4.
And you were a white nationalist? Yeah.
No, I was trying to punch him.
Right, I think we've talked about this before, but it's so fucked up how hockey was screwed over by TV networks for like a decade.
Oh yeah, my dad's still mad about it.
Hockey
Your
was
dad-
like
your dad
it was
honestly more
not,
upset about that than the cancer scare.
it wasn't like football, basketball, baseball big, but it was like top 5 biggest sports probably. There's a very
No,
good
hockey
chance
was-
that
people tend to forget how fucking huge hockey used to be.
yeah, it was
especially
a big deal.
especially because of like how big the northern states were, like way back, like when Michigan was still like actually a very bountiful fucking like state
Yeah.
to live in. Who forget it wasn't always about football. It used to be hockey. Hockey was a big deal.
You know-
I mean,
you know-
literally the most. Shut the fuck up, faggot. Literally the most like one of the most famous sports quotes is fucking Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
Like it's like literally like, yeah, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take or whatever.
My dad still attests that Wayne Gretzky is like the best athlete ever. Just in terms of like his dominance relative to all of his competitors. Like,
That might be true, but I've never seen him dry hump a dead man like Israel Adesanya did. So, I don't know.
And also he isn't Babe Ruth.
Rooftop. Now.
Babe Ruth was actually no, I disagree because no, I get that. I actually 100% get that because I was going to make fun of Babe Ruth for being like a fat like drunken retard, but then I was like, oh wait, he was a fat drunken retard who like did all those hits. It's
Yeah.
like never mind. Like yeah, it's like that's why he's amazing. It's like he was a fucking
Dude,
like.
He
It's so
fucking
funny
invented
reading, like
baseball.
it's so funny reading like old old like sports articles from like the 50s and 60s like when they had to be nice and pretty, right? And they say like, oh, it looks like Babe Ruth is a little sloshed on that cola or whatever. It's just like it's yeah, man.
Absolutely sure.
Is that it's like, oh, he can't get up.
He's just destroying himself.
What I just
Yeah, it's like, oh, he can't. We couldn't get him for an interview. He had one too many milkshakes before the game, and it's like,
I want to say there's a stat about Wayne Gretzky that like puts his entire career in perspective. In hockey, they do this thing where like you score points in the goal, and then they count those as points. But if you get an assist, like you pass it to someone and they score, it counts as an assist. And then what they do is they take assists and points that you score and combine them to what's called total points. That's the stat that they use in hockey. Wayne Gretzky, over the course of his career, to this day, I believe, has more points alone than any other player ever has total points. Like,
Bozo, how close am I to the end of the game right now? I'm just curious again.
I don't know. I'd say you're about like halfway.
Jesus.
Because like, it's not a long game. It's pretty short. It's just like you might be about a quarter to the end. Because this is like the middle like big boss. Because like the first big boss is Electro, so that's how you know you're a quarter way in. Then you have all the stupid missions, then you get this one.
Oh, okay.
This game is like, and after this is you get Venom fights, the fucking bug, I forgot his name. Not
Yeah,
Firefly, that's Batman. Also, fun fact for all you Max Payne heads out there, because I'm a huge Max Payne fan. I've been replaying the Max Payne games just on like my downtime.
Nice.
And, no, they're amazing. Best games I've rated. I even love the third one. I don't care. The third one is like objectively, like the writing is like a bit of a. They did take a bit of a down. Not like a bad way. Like it's not like terrible. Like the writing's not terrible. It's pretty solid. It's just like literally Sam Lake is like really talented. Sam Lake is especially in like the second game. Like when he actually like read books before writing. It's like it's really well done compared to Dan Houser, the GTA writer. Not to say that he's terrible. Again, he's pretty good with Max Payne 3, especially because he's just ripping off like
Man on Fire.
Yeah, he's ripping off Man on Fire, like some other revenge movies. But there are some lines where it's like I can't imagine Max ever. There's like a line where Max references like strippers. And he says something like I didn't know what was waiting for me on top, but I'm sure as hell it wasn't a stripper jumping out of a cake. It's like Max would understand that. Like that's not how
that's weird.
That's very vulgar. That's very vulgar for Max. Like he's schlubby, but not in that way. He's like a soft poet with how he speaks. He's just also a loser. But he's still he's not an idiot. He is very smart. He's not very crass. It's just that is how Dan Houser writes. And but again, the rest of the game is fine. I like Max Payne 3. Also, the soundtrack is amazing by Health, which was actually recommended by Sam Lake. They get Health to do it, and they're gonna have Health do the remake, which is hype. But the reason why I'm mentioning Max Payne is because I've been replaying Max Payne 2, and fun fact, Kevin Conroy does a lot of the background voices in that game.
Oh, that's great.
And it's really funny because you get to kill you get to kill Batman like multiple times. He does the background voices. He does one of the sub bosses named Mitchum, and he does the Lords and Ladies TV show, as well as some of the he does the Lords and Ladies TV show and the Address Unknown TV show, which is just hype. Oh no, it's so cool knowing that Sam Lake got to hang out with fucking Kevin Conroy. Also,
I love that a lot of like Star Wars video games that I played growing up had the same kind of thing, but it was Steve Blum all the time.
Yeah.
They just love getting Steve Blum to play like Stormtrooper number 4 or whatever.
You know, I remember when because my introduction to Steve Blum was obviously like Wolverine, right? So it's like he is Wolverine. So every superhero thing I'd watch, I'd be, oh yeah, there's Steve Blum. And I remember the first game, it was I think a Star Wars game. I was just playing it, and I just heard Steve Blum, and I was like, Wolfie? And I was freaking out. So I was mad. I was like, wait, why is he just bad guy number 4 in this shitty? I think I was playing Mercenaries 2. It was stupid. It was a game no one remember. It was the definition of a game you rent off GameFly.
Yeah.
During a 4-day weekend, and yeah, he was in. I was like, wait, why? Wait, but this is it was to me it'd be the equivalent of if Brad Pitt was an extra in Friends.
Right. It's crazy.
Which actually happened. Wait, I actually forgot that did happen. Never mind.
It's crazy when I was going back into Orochimaru or Naruto, right, and going, wow, Steve Blum is half the cast in the dubbed Naruto. It's insane.
It's really funny because that's the same thing with every Funimation dubbed anime. but for
Yeah.
like every single video game voice actor that like has been that you have not been able to, like Troy Baker, like before The Last of Us, he's in every anime. He's in every anime. There's Troy Baker. There's
I was gonna say, like,
I
I hate the Funimation like standard. Like, I have like a personal vendetta against Funimation dubs. Like, they piss me off so much.
They're like, the reason why they piss me off is because they're not terrible. But they're not like exceptional. They're just literally exactly what like it is like just tap water.
It's like, to me, it's the definition of like people who are so afraid of anime not being taken seriously that they have to scrub all the edges off of the like performances.
It's the same as like the same as like Funimation like for dubbing is like basically like MCU for comics.
Yeah,
Or they just don't like all the lines get cut down, or they make them like. It was really funny because
nobody can say fuck. That's a huge one.
That's the other thing though. They do, but it's only in animes that are like specifically okay. So like the animes that are like specifically made for 12, that are adult animes that are explicitly made for 12-year-olds. Like for example, because literally when I was 12, my favorite anime was Dead Man Wonderland, because I was 12,
right?
And it's like a anime for when you're 12. And yeah, they said fuck and piss and shit all the time in that. And it was because like I was like, whoa, oh my god, oh my god.
Is that your grandma's anime?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, Naruto's teacher just said a bad word. Because I can see also like they use the same cast for everything. It's like
if you're doing Black Lagoon.
Yeah, it's like if the girl the girl who was in you're not making this one, baby. The girl who played
Norman.
No, Norman's a bitch in this mission. I'll give you that. But the girl who played Black Star's sidekick in Soul Eater was like the main like woman in Dead Man Wonderland, and I remember like screaming because I heard her say "fuck." I was like, whoa.
Right. Check out what Eli just posted.
I already did.
Very good.
Dude, I used to be such a I used to be such a Soul Eater dick rider. That was like my favorite show. Like I
watched the anime and finished the manga.
I have never read the manga, but I have seen the anime.
Don't need to. It just kind of ends. It's weird.
Also, man, speaking of Funimation dubs for a second, right? I was reading some of the FMA manga today. It's fucked up that it's just like, oh yeah, no, I am unable to separate Edward Elric from Vic Mignogna at all.
I actually didn't watch the dub.
Neither did I. Because I watched it when I was a kid. I watched it on Netflix, and Netflix didn't have the dub.
I think Netflix did have the dub when I watched.
No, they didn't.
Well, when I watched it,
they were really weird about what animes had dubs.
Yeah,
because like Attack on Titan, which was like the biggest anime in the world at the time, didn't have a dub.
FMAB when I watched it did have a dub. It only had the first 2 seasons though.
You know what? Also anime that had swearing that blew my mind that I loved when I was 12. Psycho-Pass. Banger. I don't know if anyone here has seen Psycho-Pass. It's the stupidest show ever made.
I've heard the first season's good. The second season, I think, is a huge drop-off from what I remember.
The first season they had I don't think his name. We used to do a lot of Gundam shit at each of the first season, so it was just a really like dark.
Oh, they don't restore your health. Okay, cool.
I think you're thinking of Darker Than Black, by the way, Andy.
Okay, maybe I am.
But they I was talking to a friend about this weekend. I'm a big nerd for like American voice actors. Like that's just a thing that
I'm insane with voice acting. Like it is like a huge autismo thing. Like I could hear someone like literally the way I found out it was Kevin Conroy because I heard him yell. I was like, wait,
right. One thing that's been very depressing for me is I think of like certain performances that I love to death, and I looked them up recently. Like, oh, that person just did like nothing else after this. Like, the guy in the 4Kids dub of One Piece.
Yeah, that Zoro guy. Yeah.
No. So that's Patrick Seats, and they actually kept him around for the Funimation dub, so he's good. And he's also Vegeta in Kai, so he's eating good. No, in the like the intro, right, where they just like Gold Roger, King of the Pirates, blah blah blah. They hung him from the gallows. These were the final words he said, and then they have like the coolest voice ever. Just go like, "You'll have to find my treasure in one piece," and they say it at the start of every episode. That guy has like no other roles.
Damn, the guy who does
That's not
Roger in the dub,
surprising.
that's crazy.
The voice actor for fucking Gold Roger like has no other roles. The same thing for the
That's
4Kids voice of.
That's not surprising. That's not surprising for 4Kids specifically because 4Kids would just hire people off the street. Like a lot
Yeah.
of people were not trying to be voice actors and were not like really ever like that 100% might have been an intern who just was really cool.
No, it was like a professional voice actor because he was like, he was in other stuff. Like he was in like, yeah, like 2 or 3 other bit roles.
That's actually depressing in their mind.
Who here has watched Berserk '97?
I've seen
I
some of
did.
it. Mike Pollock's in that show. It's very
I watched
funny.
it when I was 9. So my cousin wanted to show me it because I kept annoying her while she was playing Dragon Age.
Did you watch
Yeah,
the dub?
Yeah, I watched the dub because that was the only kind of anime she watched was dubs. And she got so I just want to tell the story when she showed it to me because I was annoying her while playing Dragon Age. Because what I kept doing was I kept running over and slamming her laptop down. That was really funny. And then when she tried to run after me, I sprayed her in the face with the breeze.
Jesus.
Bozo, how are you still alive? Like every
Yeah.
story about when you're a child sounds like it should end with someone like it should be the start of a police report of your death.
Cause I was like doing like the Puss in Boots face when she would yell at me. And then she'd be like, fine, let's watch Berserk, or let's watch Dude, Where's My Car?
So
I'd be like,
my favorite voice actor period is John Avner, Avner, and he is the voice actor for Void in Berserk, who does at the start of every episode the monologue of like, in this world.
Yeah.
That like one of the greatest monologues in like fucking anime history. Like so goddamn good. He has like he has been employed as a voice actor, I think, for like his career, and he does like theater work since like the mid '90s, and he's only ever gotten like bit parts in like random stuff. His, like, biggest role- His biggest role is being the bad guy Generalissimo in Just Cause 3.
Damn, that's depressing.
what the fuck?
Yeah. Like
That's kind of awesome though.
it is awesome. It's a like good role for him. He posts like he has a bunch of clips from it on his personal YouTube channel, and he's very like clearly happy about it. But it's just like, damn, the industry failed this guy. He should be narrating fucking everything.
Bozo, I just like, I had a random idea. Has any Spider-Man like media tried to like hybridize the goblins where it's like Norman still turns into a goblin freak monster, but it's something that looks like the 616 costume, but it's just that's his face?
There's been a few versions of that. I'm pretty sure the 2099 like Hobgoblin was that.
That's cool.
Alright, this is gonna be perhaps a heavy debate. What's everyone's favorite Sinister Six?
Sinister Six.
Like
Yeah.
roster-wise?
Probably Sandman. I love Sandman.
No,
I'm such a
never.
Sandman. I'm such a Sandman fan.
Sandman's
I
pretty
love my
good.
boy. I gotta shield my boy Flynn.
Yeah, you can do a lot worse. Sandman's pretty fucking raw.
Sandman or I love Vulture.
Not
That was
Electro.
my-
How is your answer not Craven?
Because Kraven's a pussy and he killed himself. Sandman would have.
He did do that.
Sandman would
He did it
never-
twice, even.
He did it twice, fucking faggot. Like, Sandman-
No, wait, he did it
That
thrice,
fire
didn't
effect
he?
was bad even by
He
2
did,
though.
yeah. Dude, someone's gotta get Kraven like Prozac.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I have to do the whole boss fight over again?
Oh.
Yeah. That's why you gotta be careful. That was because this game, I said before, this game is like at most 5 hours. This was how they got like 10 hours out of a kid. Was because it's like they would just make the checkpoints were ass, and so it'd be like, yeah, you'd be playing, like I would be playing this, waiting for my mom to make dinner.
Well, I guess we'll
Actually, no, I
have
wouldn't
plenty
play
of
this.
stream time to wait before Cole to get on here.
I actually don't think I was like, yeah, no, I didn't play this until way later. Yeah, no, sorry. I'm thinking of That is a big part of this game, though. I didn't play this game until I was 9, and that was only because my cousin had it on his PS2. Because I wasn't really like I didn't like the first console I ever got was the Xbox 360, and that's when I was like 4.
How much harder do I need to hit you?
But yeah, you would like fuck up a boss fight for like you like spend like a week on a boss fight, and so the game would feel like it was way longer. In reality, it takes like 5
Yeah, that's
hours.
the thing. I looked up like it's like, oh yeah, it's pretty consistently 5 hours, but yeah.
Plus you Gontron. What the fuck's your problem? You've had,
My
like, an
first
attitude
experience
all
was
night.
FMA when binging the series while having strep throat. FMA is a good series to binge when you're sick.
I had a crush on a kid in middle school.
Oh, do you
that's
see
why I
that
watched-
texture of the windows in the background?
Yeah, that's because this port is fucking like 1 billion years old. It has probably been compressed 1,000 times. Like, yeah.
Getting it, maybe this will knock the crazy out of you.
You missed it earlier when during the Silver Sable cutscene, one of the soldiers was clipping in and out of the fucking ship. Or
That's
just, like,
probably
staring at it.
because also this is forced wide. Like the port was made for 4x3, and I'm forcing it.
Yeah, that is true. You force wides because that's why some of the characters just like stay still in the background, like after walking out of frame.
That's always funny.
That's one of the coolest parts about Netflix used to always fucking do that when they would take shows that were in 4x3 and stretch it out, and they famously did that with Malcolm in the Middle. And there's an episode where you see Dewey stand-in because he wasn't supposed to be in the shot, and so it's just like his stand-in shoulder, and you just see this, but in the episode, this random kid saying next to Frank Muniz. You know, Connell, I take back what I said about your attitude.
What did you say about that?
I don't like Norman
I just
having
like-
that
he's
like.
just, he's just like had an
laugh.
attitude all night. He's been kind of like moody.
No.
I mean, you know, he's tired. He's a moving man. How's the move going?
Alright. I have a lot of boxes that are not. It's kind of.
Don't worry, so does Ricky.
When do you have to go to the DMV?
I think I have like 3 months or something like that.
Yeah.
Lola, what do you think of Hydra?
He's no Sandman.
Yeah, no, I don't like him because he is Sandman.
He's
Word.
really just like it's the 80s. We need to come up with a character for one of the thousands of spin-off Spider-Man comics. Let's make up a guy who's just Sandman but with water, which is kind of OP.
It's funny that he's the Sandman of the '90s cartoon.
Can you
Yeah, no,
imagine
that's
how
what's-
fucking powerful, like, a One Piece villain who just shoots water at people would
Yeah.
be?
Can you imagine how powerful Spider? Dude, he's still on planet Earth. 70% of the water is his domain.
Yeah.
Like
No, but... Okay, I'm pushing up my glasses right here.
I
Literally
know,
like
I
an
know how
anime
One Piece
character.
works. I know how One Piece works. I know how One Piece works, but you don't have to explain to me why it would be so powerful if it was in One Piece. I get it. I know
Okay.
One Piece. Watching it
Thanks.
as a kid.
Why? So why? Answer it. Why would
I
it be
don't know
powerful?
why. I just didn't want to hear the rant.
Yeah. it's not even red. It's just that, like, the weakness of all the, like, superpowers in One Piece is you can't swim. And if you are,
Yeah,
like,
you sink like
in
a
water,
fucking
you
rock.
literally just become immobilized.
Wait, is that where devil fruit smoothies are from?
Well, it's where devil fruits are from. I don't know what devil fruit smoothie is.
Well, because devil fruit smoothie, the one guy drinks and it's like, you fool, drinking devil fruit takes away your ability to swim for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
are
the-
you quoting?
I think she's referencing a line in the 4Kids stuff.
Is this a
It's in the 4Kids stuff. The guy drinks
It's
it.
so fucked
I might
up.
not be in the 4Kids stuff actually, because I remember the guy drinks it and he goes, yeah, or like, he has devil fruit. He's like, those are devil fruits. Eating one of those will take away your ability to swim for the rest of your life. And
Yeah,
then
I
the guy
have no
eats
idea
them.
when this.
And then the guy eats them. And he jumps in the water and he goes, "You dumbass!"
They wouldn't have said dumbass in the 4Kids stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's not the 4Kids one, but I remember that dumb. I remember seeing it as a kid.
Okay.
Also,
Well,
for a kid for me, it was like
you are like
20,
you are like 15, so it's probably one of those,
2014.
yeah. But yes, so if you fall in the water and you have a devil fruit power, you are immobilized and you drown.
Yeah.
Like, I shoots water. Really?
Yeah, if you're like knee
Hey, well,
deep,
what if they give him a devil? What if they trick him into having a devil fruit? He's fucked up.
He drowns in his own body.
That would literally, that'd actually be metal. That'd actually be so.
I'm trying to think. I feel like there's some stupid, crazy, like bullshit like that happens in One Piece. Like One Piece has been like it's like 25 years old, so there's got to be stuff like that I'm not remembering.
well, there is. Okay, so One Piece has like fishmen and mermaids who are like really strong and swim really fast in the water. They eat a devil fruit.
They
Yeah,
have,
use
yeah,
this
they have
in
that
water,
one
too.
awesome mermaid who looked kind of like Lori Lightfoot. Let me get a picture of her.
Oh, I think I know which character you're talking about. They don't look like Lori Lightfoot.
Are you talking about the conductor?
Maybe.
What? Yeah. What happens to fishmen if they eat a devil fruit?
Yeah, well, they drown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought in Fishman Island aren't some of them?
No, they just have fish powers.
Okay, but not to pull a Louis C.K. bit, but the devil fruit has got to be worth it. Like, it's got to taste
Oh, it
good.
usually.
No,
it
tastes
tastes
really
like
bad.
dog shit.
It's canonically terrible tasting.
Then why does anybody eat it? Why are they all?
Because
Why
you
are they
get
all fucking?
superpowers.
Because you turn into fire. Like you fucking.
Yeah, but then you can't swim. And, like half the Earth is water, man. It's a bad.
More than
It's a
that.
bad
It's like
fucking
90%.
gamble.
It's like 90% of the world is water.
Yeah, I'd rather be able to freaking swim, dude. Like, yeah, little dude could be like fantastic or whatever, but I could like, all I have to do is just get in the pool. Like, what's he gonna do?
I'm gonna turn on my fan real quick. I don't care. Fucks with the audio.
What do you mean he doesn't care? Oh, he doesn't care about the audio. I thought he was like he doesn't care if he pisses off the fan.
No. I'm hot.
It's just very funny because it's like yeah, it makes sense why that would be a counter, but then it's like, okay, I have a superpower. Knock me off my boat. Do it. Try me. Just try.
And plant freaking C4 in your boat like I'm Punisher, dude. Like the Barracuda sword.
Okay, yeah. Knock me off my boat. I'm made of smoke. Like I can just decide that gravity doesn't affect me.
I can just make it rain. I don't know. Like, well then, like,
yeah, Andy, check me on this. I don't think there are any like devil fruit users that have like water-based powers. There's
No.
no guy who can turn into
Technically
ice.
ice, but that's a very strong
There's no guy
technique.
who makes rain. There's no guy who shoots water.
No.
There's like Whitebeard can summon tsunamis, but that's because he can cause earthquakes.
oh no shot, his name is Whitebeard.
Yeah, no. There's a
Dude,
white
they have Blackbeard, straight up.
and brown
I know
beard.
they have Blackbeard. I know they have Blackbeard. Okay, I know they have Blackbeard. That's my favorite character. But I didn't know they had Whitebeard.
Yeah, no.
They got Whitebeard.
They got brown
They
beard.
don't.
Yeah,
They should make
Blackbeard.
a character. They should make a character named White Boy. I'm sorry, I said that. I'm
They
sorry, I
don't
said that.
They don't have Davy Jones, but they have a guy named Hody Jones.
They have a Captain John.
They have a Captain John.
That's actually his Davy Jones is owned by Disney, like the name.
Okay.
That's why SpongeBob had to
Well,
get
I
rid
mean,
of
like,
the character.
They
That's also
don't
not true.
give a shit about that.
That's also not true.
That's also not true. I made that up.
Okay, well, I just believe it.
Is it realistic? Make me believe. It's kind of like how Disney owns the word candy.
No, they don't. God damn it.
That's also not true.
I know,
Really?
It's so immediately, clearly not true.
Yeah.
You know who tried to do that though?
Who?
Like for real? Fucking King, like the game company.
Oh
that
yeah,
made
they
Candy
did try to do
They
that.
tried to copyright Candy, and they got pretty far. They tried to
Remember
copy Candy.
when the
And they
Fine
got-
Brothers tried to copyright reacting?
Yes, I remember. That was the last time I had heard of the Fine Brothers before we did. There was a Get Cynical episode on that. I was just like, yeah, people got really mad
It
at
was
them.
also
And I
like-
never thought about their content again.
It was one of the last. I don't want to say the last times, but it was one of the
It was one of the last epic battles in the meme war.
it was one of the last times I can remember where like literally everyone on all like sides and websites on the internet went, they're doing what? Fuck these guys.
No, dude, it was really funny. It's like
It was like
the funny
no
thing
one
about that
defending them.
The interesting thing about that too is that was what caused people to get more attention to Rice Gum in a really weird way. I think it was Rice Gum. It was either Rice Gum or Jake Paul. Only because I remember this happened in like 2015, 2016, the React thing, and so that was the worst time for YouTube because that was when the biggest channels were all like iDubbbz.
Yeah.
And, like H3H3, like that was the age of like commentary channels.
The content
I
cop.
love the stuff
content
of,
cop.
like,
But he did a content because people were like, you have to do a content called the Five Brothers, and he decided kind of a smart move.
By
He
the way,
decided not
it's
to do it 'cause
fucked
everyone-
up. Can we all agree it's fucked up that one of the Fine brothers has their eyes that far apart?
I don't know, Andy. I'm not gonna jump in on that.
I'm not gonna comment on that. We were talking about like YouTube stuff, and you're getting the calipers out.
Yeah.
In my defense, that was also a big part of the Get Cynical episode that I was not on. So, this is not my opinion.
It sounds like they had a good reason to not let you on.
This is not my opinion. This is the podcast's position.
I see. You're serving as a representative.
Who's on that podcast?
Me, Esther, Ty. Well,
No, it's
Get
like
Cynical is
everyone.
mostly just Spencer and Ty. Or Spencer
Okay,
and Esther.
mostly Spencer and Esther. So chat, go after them, harass them.
I mean, people are
You know they're
already
good.
harassing Esther. People are always doing that shit.
Sometimes they seem like a very sweet human being, Esther.
Oh yeah, they say stupid shit.
There are some tweets though where I'm thinking to myself, ooh, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world to see you get found out. For a little bit, I see some shots on it.
Yeah, no, they've said stupid shit. I'm not. Fuck off, Norman.
Why does this Green Goblin have like the Giga Chad shit?
Because fucking Norman's badass in this version. I don't know. It sucks. This version of the Green Goblin's like one of the worst interpreted. He's just the whole fire.
I was gonna say he really sucks. Like,
No, he's not
he
even
looks
Hulk.
so
He's like
stupid.
he looks more like Abomination.
He doesn't
I
even
thought you were gonna say he looks like Obama. He kind of looks like Obama.
This is the last prisoner of Gitmo having to fight their way out.
It sounds like he's laughing from the other room.
He's dropping like drones on you with like Woody drawn on them from Toy Story. That's one of the coolest things ever is when he was leaving office and he made an epic bit about how much he loves Toy Story 3.
I don't even remember that.
That's an old dude. I that's like a thing everyone's memory hold.
I'm so happy that iDubbbz is like having to do this weird like PR campaign where he goes around the podcast and is like, yeah, like all my like people come up to me and they say like racist stuff and I have to go home and like I'm not cool with that. And it's like what?
Like,
You said the N-word.
I would get it. I would get it to an extent if like he was doing a character. Not like he was doing a character, but like what I mean by that is like, cause like I would get it in the sense of like it's like yeah like he's being silly or whatever, but like that's just for the videos on top. But like he did have that huge speech once where he's like either all of it's okay or none of it's okay. And
yeah, and it's like he's not
it's
not like he's the actor who played Archie Bunker. Like
no, but it's like also you have to go back on that. Like this thing is like he's going back on it kind of, but he's not like he's not saying, yeah, I was stupid for saying that.
Yeah, I think what pissed me off is that he doesn't apologize. Like he acts like, where did these people come from? Like I just.
I mean, I can kind of get that. I can get that he's genuinely surprised just because he's like stupid.
Yeah.
Like, it's like he just thought it was like, yeah, I'm just being like funny, man. I'm just making like jokes and whatnot. It's
I
like,
just
not
said
like
I was
this.
gay, and as a joke, and now all these like homophobes are laughing at it. I don't see the connection.
Yeah, it's like oh, I mean, that's kind of. It's like I think it's a thing that happens with a lot of these guys. Like they just don't understand how parasocial relationships work. Where it's like, no, like these people watching, you think you're like fighting for them.
You know
Like, they don't see
who's
it, it's
one
just,
of
like,
my
you fucking
favorite
around.
examples of post-canceled YouTubers? Anytime Shane Dawson tries to be like, I'm sorry, or come back, and people are just like, you have done the most blackface of anyone in the 21st century.
More than Justin Trudeau.
Oh, way
My
more.
favorite is whatever people find out like he's pretty good at like hiding it, but my favorite is whenever people find like Filthy Frank shit.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
always funny. Like,
Because
when
they're
people find,
really
like,
good
Rat
at hiding
Chef,
it. They have a completely different identity now.
because they just don't even look the same. Like they don't, like their hair is kind of like frizzy now. It's like, yeah, they don't even look the same. It's fucked up. I used to listen to the Pink Guy album like it was my job on playing TF2 is when I was like 11. Like I would listen to like the Robin rap while fucking like playing his.
I'll at least
Scout
give
on, like,
Filthy
a fucking-
Frank the credit of he was very clearly playing the character. Like, he,
Oh, he clearly was. Like, I mean, Filthy Frank was kind of like the AVGN of
I,
all those guys. But,
Personally,
like, no one got the bit aside from like it's because it's like yeah, like iDubbbz to me is like the nostalgia for it.
Yeah.
I will not give Filthy Frank the credit because his character was really annoying. Like I don't have to give Fred credit. Like
I
that's
think you
fair.
should give Fred credit. I think you should give Fred credit only because apparently he was so funny, so he made her mom watch Fred videos. And I think it's beautiful.
Yeah,
I
no,
remember
like that time
when I
you
was
watched
very
Annoying
young,
Orange.
I tried to make my grandfather watch Annoying Orange.
Oh,
Bozo
I
also
made my
has
mom-
a story
I
like
made-
that.
I made my mom's
I
boss.
think he was like legitimately disturbed.
No, I made my mom's boss watch Annoying Orange. when I was like 6, I made him watch Annoying Orange.
I thought it was
and
your aunt. Your aunt.
I did make my aunt. I made my aunt watch a bunch of stuff because she was really nice and cool with it. But I also made my mom's boss watch it. He was like
Oh shit. Oh.
like he's probably a DeSantis voter now. Like I remember when I was like 7, he gave me a pocket knife that said "Don't tread on me."
Yeah, that's.
And anyway, yeah, interesting guy, but I showed him Annoying Orange, and he just went, "Man, this guy's crazy."
That's.
But like, I just loved that he reacted to it like it was real. No, I made my aunt watch the Annoying Orange
Cartoon
pilot.
Network TV show.
Yeah, the pilot when it premiered, and I remember that was like I was so embarrassed I asked her to get the channel.
Yeah.
Like I was so embarrassed I put that on and she had to watch it, but it was even sad because she was like trying to like make it seem like she was enjoying. Like she was like, oh, they made the pair Spock. That's funny. She was like laughing, kind of. It's like you could just. I know. I think I said like there usually isn't like this. I said something like really sad where it's like it's not like this. I don't know. That's what I did for her. I showed her Smosh though. She loves Smosh.
What's going on with the Smosh guys? What are they up to?
Well, Anthony Padilla isn't it? He hasn't been in Smosh in over like 5 years now. He's kind of like I'm trying to think like a good example of him. He like to explain this not to articulate another thing, which is like YouTube is the modern day version of like I saw this the other day where somebody was complaining about like people being really into Succession by saying like, oh, television, it used to be well known that if you watched TV you were watching a lesser art form, but now no one seems to acknowledge it. It was like that.
Okay, Sideshow Bob.
And yeah, but it's like okay, but here's the thing, yeah, like the kind of TV.
What's up, niggas?
Let's go.
You're so loud. Jesus.
Cole, did you get all
I
the?
fixed my audio.
Let me turn you down a little bit.
I gotta turn you down.
Cole,
Yeah, turns out I was using all of the wrong audio settings. I had the podcast audio guy take a look at my setup and he tuned everything for me.
That's great. Cole, are you all done with ranting about how much you hate Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah, now I'm ready to rant about how much I fucking love Spider-Man, baby. Woo, let's go, Spider-Man.
Let's go.
Cole, who's your top member of the Sinister Six?
Top member of the Sinister Six, dude, easily Mysterio. Actually, wait, no, I take it back. Chameleon. Does Chameleon count as a member of
Really?
the?
I don't know if he'd count. I don't know
that's
if he counts because I'm going because I went with Sandman because I love my boy. Flash.
Sandman's cool. Sandman's cool. I like that. I like that he's.
Sinister Six.
I like that. I like that he's one of the. He's one of those Spider-Man villains that's sometimes a good guy.
Yeah.
That's what I love.
Well, because he's a villain, and this is the only good thing.
Of
about
circumstance, yeah.
No, but also the one thing that they're always consistent with him is that he's like even when he's just like a bad guy, like and he is a villain of circumstance, like his life is just kind of fucked up. But even outside
It's
of
never
that,
personal.
no, that's what I'm
How do you
trying to
spell
say.
Ragnarok?
Even then, R-A-G-N-O-R-A-K.
Thank you. I actually didn't think anyone would pick that. I'm sure this makes for amazing broadcasting.
No,
But
that's
anyway,
fine.
the one thing that's always been consistent in Spider-Man comics, which is insane, is that Sandman's a villain in like the classic he's a goon, like 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of
he'll
gooning, I have
rob a
my
bank,
cock out right now.
he'll rob a bank. That's
Cole,
great.
what are
He'll
you
rob a
on
bank.
right now? You're in a
Be quiet,
mood.
be quiet.
What am I on right now? Math.
I am plugged up. If I don't get this sentence out, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna pull it out on cam, and you're gonna hear it go. So I'm.
Please continue about Sandman.
Sandman is like a goon in like the classical sense, where it's like he doesn't want to like kill like innocent people or
Yeah.
you know like rude people. He just wants to rob banks.
He
Like,
just wants to
he's-
rob banks. Yeah, he's a little
he's
Polish
a-
retard.
So
Yeah,
as an
and-
outsider, Sandman wants to rob banks to get money for like his daughter's health care or something.
That's more of the movie giving him a motivation. He just wants to rob banks. You know, he just wants to.
Because in the comics, he is a victim of circumstance in that similar way. The difference is,
Yeah.
it's more so like, oh, he just like didn't have a chance in life, and this is what he's good at.
Yeah.
He wants the big
Same with the
sword.
Rhino, which is really good. The Rhino is also someone who.
I forget, it reminds me of there's like a Spider-Man comic where he's like fighting the Sandman, and then he realizes like Sandman doesn't know what Sandman's about to literally kill him, and he's like, okay, wait, Sandman's never seen what I look. He doesn't know what I look like, and Peter Parker just like crashed through like a teenager's bedroom, so he just like takes off his costume and like stuffs it in a backpack, and then Marco comes in, it's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I ruined your room. I didn't mean to do this. I'm just flying the webhead. I didn't mean to get you involved. Like he's like really apologetic about it. It's like that's what makes him awesome.
I wish we had this. I wish we had the soundboard in here so I could play like the Sigma grind set music while that was fucking happening. You know.
Because he's literally been an Avenger before the Sandman. He's been an Avenger.
He has, yeah.
By the way, Cole.
He was an Avenger before Spider-Man. He was in
Cole.
one of the run. I think it was the run before Busick.
So since this is
No.
your first public appearance since the Twitter got
It's-
banned, do you have a statement you want to make or anything?
I fucking love sending death threats. I get high off that shit.
Yeah, you know what?
I have a Substack post coming soon. If you want to find me on other social medias, it's Netscape Black on Instagram. It is Netscape Negro on Tumblr, and NetscapeNegro.substack.
Instagram. This might not be a safe move.
What?
You on Instagram?
Oh,
might not be a safe move.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
But
I
by the
hate
way,
you.
What did I do?
No.
if you could retweet the stream, Cole, that would also be nice. And Bozo.
On what fucking account?
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I'm so
Oh
dumb.
yeah, let me retweet it. Let me retweet it on the account that has my real name on there that I literally haven't logged into because I don't want to get it done.
I apologize. I was thinking of like, oh yeah, no. That is the dumbest thing I've ever said. Yes.
I love the way your sugar plum brain works.
I'll also be streaming at some point. We're gonna do a test stream. I think next week. We're gonna figure out if I can actually retain an audience if it's not direct connected to the Twitter account, and if we can,
I think you'll be.
Am
I allowed back?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. If we can,
we moved past this.
if we can hold an audience of like more than 20 people on the stream, then fucking I'll keep Twitch streaming. If not, I'm not doing that shit for no money. Daddy's got to pay the bills.
Well, you also gotta
I don't
know.
want to hear you call yourself
Substack.
daddy.
Josh has been tweeting it. Substack has like a beta Twitter thing that they're working on, so maybe
They do. I'm not allowed in that yet because I have like only like 100 Substack followers, but
Yeah, you have to
I
get, like,
will,
that Taebi numbers or whatever the fuck that faggot's name is.
yeah, you do have to get that amount of numbers.
Can you-
I
can you
will be
get-
joining it when it goes live.
Can you get fucking Getter Mentum to like vouch for you?
I wish.
Josh,
Unfortunately,
I didn't.
Josh is
I
big,
don't-
but he's not that big.
I don't want to get Josh in
Hey,
trouble.
I mean, he's trying to lose weight, Andy. Don't fucking be that mean.
But I do actually have a Substack post in editing right now about why you should say slurs and send death threats to Matt Walsh.
No, I
And
mean,
why it's
I-
actually
I-
good.
Cole-
I've been sending gore videos to them.
That's great.
Uh,
Thank you.
Exactly, like, cause you're not. I get it. The Matt Walsh, the Eric Andre image is very mean.
No, it's not.
You
No,
shouldn't.
it's not.
You shouldn't say no.
You should-
No,
you
Bozo,
you should-
Bozo,
you should- you-
Bozo.
No. I'm
No,
saying-
they're doing a thing. Let them do it.
I'm not doing it.
Let me do.
No, I
let
mean
me co-
Bozo.
co-
Or I
let
mean
me co-
Cole's
let
doing
me
a
co-
thing.
let me co-
Yes,
let
sir.
me co- yes, fair.
Yes, sir.
Because I had someone, I saw a tweet where it was like, yeah, it sucks that Netscape's gone, but like you shouldn't have,
I saw
have,
that. I saw
like,
that. It's like,
you
why can't we?
you shouldn't have threatened those things, and it's like, I get it, I understand. That being
I don't-
said, Twitter is not that place anymore.
No.
If this was if this was 5 years ago, maybe, but like.
Dude,
Fucking
there's
every single like
literally
libs,
Twitter-
every
there's
single
a huge,
yeah.
There's a relatively big Twitter account called Ed's Posting L.
Yeah, I
know,
was literally
exactly.
about to bring
No,
that one up.
every
too.
every libs
Also,
of
get
TikTok
fucked, Norman.
wannabe
Get
has
fucked, you
like
fucking piece of
has
shit.
like fucking they have like cheat codes on for their Twitter. Like
No,
they
they're
all
not
the
even,
reports are
like,
going in the
wannabes.
dumpster.
They're not even
Yeah.
wannabes anymore because like they're worse than Libs of TikTok. Like Libs of TikTok has to kind of pretend to be professional about it. Like they can't just straight up,
Exactly.
like,
No,
No,
exactly. No,
there's
yeah.
just straight up blue check, like I am a Nazi. This is my Nazi account, and they're getting put on like promoted.
literally saying, "Wow, the biggest National Socialist account now verified." It's like, oh, okay.
Exactly. Like I get it.
Like,
If this
you
was
can't be
5
polite
years
with those guys.
ago,
Because
if this was 5 years ago, I get it. But they're yeah, exactly. In fact, in the article I said like you can't afford these people any privileges they wouldn't afford to you. They're not. There's not a communist billionaire that's gonna buy.
The more you afford to them, like yours is actively being taken away. They are getting afforded more. You
Yeah.
have to do something about
Yeah,
it, or
they're-
else eventually you will have nothing to say, while they have everything to say.
And I-
against you. Like, what are you doing?
And I don't think that posting is praxis. I think it's dumb. But it does do one thing that's important, and it makes them really, really, really mad.
Yes.
Like you can post "shut the fuck up, turf" all you want at Matt Walsh, but if you say I'm gonna like behead you in front of your dog and make the dog watch and like lick up the stump or whatever, he's gonna have a bad rest of his day for that.
Yeah, because like, shut the fuck
And
up.
he
Trevor.
will
It's like,
he will have a
okay,
little yeah.
The problem is, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. White people, I love you. Rye, you're a good guy. Ricky, go to hell. But
Am I not white?
white people are bad. White people are bad insults.
That's true.
Like,
Yeah.
it's serious.
They are,
And, the
and
amount of
speaking
times-
of-
the amount of times- the amount
speaking
times,
of
like,
your
I will
people-
the amount of times I will see someone just like post like somebody like just off like literally see like someone like post a picture of like a trans girl getting like hit, which I did see, getting hit in the head with like a brick until she died, and it was saying like
Yeah.
this is what we have to do. The post is still up, by the way, but and the replies I saw would be like this guy's going to Ohio. It's like, okay, we can't go home.
Yeah,
You can't be-
You're not allowed to post
that-
anymore.
that and like you also can't just argue with them anymore because it's like it's like
Well,
they
yeah,
got
don't try
you
to
know
argue them.
no
They-
hold on, let me I'm trying to be anti-Semitic, okay, but not to you, to Ben Shapiro. It's like Ben Shapiro is, and I hate to give him credit for this, he is the master at doing the little like technicality shit. It'll be like, actually, I didn't say that shit. I said this other thing that technically means this other. He is the fucking he's slipping Jim, slippery Jim, whatever the fuck that I don't know. I haven't seen that
Flippin'
show.
Jimmy.
He is a little weasel. You know, he can weave in and out of technicalities like he's a fucking Muhammad Ali boxer. You know.
Because it doesn't matter what he's saying. He's not being
Exactly.
disingenuous
He doesn't
about
care.
everything.
Exactly. Like if you look at the Clarence Thomas video, like the Garden of Evil or whatever, it's like he knows that they're Nazis. He knows that all this shit. But he's going up there fucking, and I can't lie, it was a beautiful performance. It was a masterclass in trickery. He was like, well, Nazis wouldn't have black friends, and it's like, yeah, I guess if you didn't know anything about Nazis, you would think that, you know, you would think that you can tell he's feeling himself because he hits the Judeo-Christian values, and it's like, yeah, you can't give him an opening. You just have to be like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you, dog, because it's like you can't trickery your way out of that. It's like,
Yeah.
it just makes them mad. Yeah, they get mad because
it's like the way these guys don't necessarily, because they don't argue they don't even really care about winning, because it's like they can we know that's not what they mean. We know they're being disingenuous, and they know that we know they're being disingenuous, but they're just acting that way anyway, so they can have like the soapbox standoff. Once you throw in the I'm gonna kill Abby Shapiro in front of you, like,
yeah,
they'll
have a bad day.
No, because they can't do anything about that. They can't like say anything to stop. Like they can't like say anything back to them. It's like, actually, when I say I want to eradicate transgender people, I meant transgenderism. It's like, no, they can't do like the dog whistling shit anymore because you're not.
It is so funny how mad that leftism account is at you. I am worried about.
He has had a 9-day breakdown. I've been doing math, the socially acceptable kind, and writing articles, doing homework, reading Spider-Man, doing podcasts. All this shit. I have so much goddamn free time on my hands that I'm gonna become fucking superhuman.
That explains your mood right now. Also, this is the worst and best thing that's ever happened to me, because it's like, yeah, dude, I watched 3 movies last night. What the like, I wouldn't have done that if I was tweeting, you know?
Yeah.
And you're still around, you know. You still got, but you don't have to.
I can lurk. Exactly. I can lurk. I have people can reach me in a way.
Did they like IP ban you though?
They banned my MAC address, but the thing is, I have an account that has a completely different phone number, email, country of origin, etc. I think the phone number is like based in like fucking Israel or something.
Do you think it'd be funny if I said that number, or if I said the account name right now?
I think it would make me very mad. It would make me very mad because it has the other account that definitely cannot get leaked at all on there, in the bio. But
I see.
Yeah.
So you don't want me to say the name.
I don't want you to say it.
So if I
Bozo.
We can't hear you.
Bozo, think about Spider-Man. Spider-Man wouldn't want you to think about Uncle Ben. Think about caked up fucking Mary Jane, dude.
I don't want to think about. I can't. I'm still trying to hang out with you.
Think about Todd McFarlane.
Both of them are dead. Can't ain't got nothing to say to me.
But yeah, no, it's like you can't own them like that. You gotta own them because they're gonna find a way to ban your account anyways. It's past the point where, you know, I skated for a while because it's like, yeah, I'm a 30,000 follower account. Like I drive like an infinitesimal like little chunk of people to the website so that exactly I create revenue for them. But
you create revenue, and most importantly, you argue with people every day, which
exactly
increases your revenue.
I have no life
factor by like 10.
Exactly. But now, like 6 people work at Twitter, and they're all like mentally disabled. You know,
because
one of them is friends with the guy who wants you banned, and that's
exactly. And one of them is friends with.
I will say I am a little worried about the podcast account.
The podcast account is fine. I deleted anything that could be even loosely considered that, and it's on. We double checked. I've never logged into it, so they can't get it on Ban Evasion because those IP ranges would be completely different. It's in a completely different country. It's in Canada,
okay.
And no account connected to me has ever done that. But we also made some non-Twitter backups just in case.
Yeah, that's smart.
You know, we have like a
Also,
YouTube channel and shit.
Going
We'll be
back,
fine.
I think my initial prediction of Twitch without Twitter is that you're probably gonna do a little worse, but maybe like as good, if not better than definitely better than my average viewer. Still, just because of your built-in audience
Yeah.
and like follower notifications and stuff.
Yeah, it's really just gonna look at like, yeah, is this still something that will like, you know, make me like $150 every other
But
month?
yeah, you
kind of
like
thing.
you made that leftism guy. Like I think Funkle said like you got him. You did what like how Matt Funkle made people in 2018.
Oh yeah, no, that was a beautiful piece. Like I won. You gotta put my fucking like. I got banned, but I won. You know.
Yeah.
I watched Tucker, the Man in the Dream last night. That
Yes,
was my fucking.
That is the long
that was-
car movie.
I mean, you know, it wasn't as long car as I hoped. I still liked it though a lot.
Yeah.
That was my trial moment where it's like, yeah, they're taking the cars away, or they're taking the company away, but you made the cars, you know.
Yeah, it's not as long car as you want, but it's the closest you're gonna get.
No, I really liked it, and I would fuck the shit out of his wife.
Yeah, that movie.
His
rules.
wife looked like a real life Bruce Timm drawing. I was fucked
did
up.
Did you watch Training
For
Day?
Ragnarok, yes. No,
Training Day. Because you like
No.
Training Day.
I did. Because it was funny. It was funny because now I actively have to check Letterboxd because my hand needs something to do on my phone.
Oh, I hate that. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, having a slow day. Like, I'm on Letterboxd, and I'm like, I
That's
don't
why-
even
that's why-
care
that's
about
why-
these.
That's why I
Yeah.
have Tumblr. That's why I
That's-
have Tumblr, dude.
That's why I have to. I don't look at any of the posts on Tumblr. I just cook. Because it's like I don't care about
I
like
don't cook on
ooh
Tumblr.
xenogender fucking. I'm like okay.
I'm looking at scary. I'm looking at like nightmare. There's a fucking thing the other day. I said clearly, like to
I saw this
explain.
post, I saw this post the other day, and it was like pitch black, but then a bright light flashed at me, and it was, oh god, you wouldn't believe how scary it was.
But yeah.
I
Is
look
shit
at
common
you
right
want you to like kill yourself. Like I'm not even kidding. If I did, I don't think I would care.
Yeah, this is the most productive I've been in my adult life.
Isn't it great? I felt that way.
It's crazy.
When I used to have like a main Twitter account where I posted jokes and stuff, and I was trying to like do that like all
Yeah,
the time.
jokes have normally people have to laugh when they see them.
Yeah, okay, Dad. Anyway.
No, dude, Rye can cook with them. Yeah,
Yeah.
Rye can cook with the best of them.
I used to be funny, but I switched to Priv only just to talk to my friends, and I was like, it's an immediate thing of like, oh, I'm not arguing with people, and I'm not like just posting to post. Like I just
Yeah.
come here, I see what my friends are up to, and then I go on with my life. Fantastic.
Yeah, no, dude, I fucking did my taxes yesterday. I did my taxes and then like researched a specific type of like student benefit that ended up getting me a shitload of money back.
Nice.
Oh my god, I still need to do my taxes.
Yeah, I have tomorrow off.
You
I'm gonna
have
do that.
you have approximately 7 days to do.
7 days. Yeah, I hate that you know the day.
Wait, I thought it was the 15th.
It's the 18th.
It's the 18th is the very last day. I think the 15th is like there's like
deadline.
Okay, can I say
Yeah.
You're supposed to do it. 18th is the deadline if you're a straggler.
Yeah.
Currently-
Yeah, if you want to, especially if you live in like a state that doesn't have
So,
like
one of
instant
my
e-filing or
favorite
whatever.
things that I've ever seen. I'm not gonna name
You
the
have 7
Twitch
days,
streamer
but
'cause it's rude.
right. You have an hour until it becomes 6 days.
But
you know?
a Twitch streamer had like one of their editors
Looking
who
at you
makes
two on
like
Discord
video
right now.
compilations, like text them the day after tax
Hey, dude, I
day,
can't
like
hear you. I'm
being
listening
like
to you two right now.
being like what do you mean?
I'm listening to you two right now. I can't
Oh, okay,
hear you.
well I'm just telling this for chat. That like a Twitch streamer I follow on live on Twitch had their editor be like, oh shit, I forgot to pay for taxes for the money you gave me specifically, and it's like okay, we're deleting this from the VOD. I'm not gonna name it because obviously I don't want them to get in trouble, but it was very funny.
Just talking about tax evasion live on stream.
Yes.
That's a
By
good bit.
it was on accident, but still.
I remember there was.
Yeah, of course.
Adolf Hitler.
I remember there was a Doug Stanhope bit where he talks about his mom dying, and then at the end of it, he's like, "But now I believe in the afterlife because if my mom
Andy,
was
just
not
do like races. Andy, just
No,
do
I'm just.
races or
I was
something.
just fucking around web slinging because taxes. To let Cole talk and stuff. And also
No,
because
it's like-
this
Well,
is.
then do races as well. Do races while fucking around.
This is how I play the game. This
I've
is
also
just,
been playing
I
Marvel
could just
Snap.
do this for hours. Like,
Okay, but that's not good stream material. you
I think
fuckboy.
letting Cole cook is pretty good stream
It
material.
is good.
It is
stream
actually-
material,
actually-
but then you also have to have the TikTok stimulant. Like, you have to
Oh.
have like the something.
Yeah.
That's true.
Cole, question.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
this is one of those things that I legitimately think you should do. There are tons of oomfies you have with large followings that you should 100% recruit to advertise your next Twitch stream and
Yes.
say,
I should. Yeah, no, I'm gonna post it on the podcast or I'm gonna have the podcast account post it.
like,
Hopefully.
like fuck it, DM them and say, hey, I'm trying to do a Twitch stream and switch to this. Can you like boost?
Yeah, I might call in my Felix favor.
It's also very
Ooh, that would
funny
be good.
that like the
I don't know why.
episode.
That's just like I just love imagine it's like a John Wick marker.
The day.
No, it
where-
is. It is.
It's also
Having Felix on your Prive is like the John Wick.
It's also very funny, Cole. That like the
Yeah.
day we record I came on your podcast was the day you got banned, and then before you even recorded the next episode, you were gone again.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
I-
because
dude, I'm mad.
I made that tweet making fun of that like right wing Cope account, and then like you responded to it or whatever. And then literally like an hour after you responded, I just see this account has been suspended. It was so
Yeah,
fucking funny.
I'm mad because the @ that I used on the account to or so I made it like an account. Like this is how I figured out I was like banned. Was I like I cleared my cookies, turned the VPN on, and like opened up a private tab of Firefox and made an account, with like a throwaway email service, and it got instantly banned, and I'm so sad because the @ was actually really good. It was Kenyon Brandon.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Andy, you laughed a little too hard.
I
at that,
did.
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
know.
It was
As
Kenyon
soon-
Brandon, and I used a instead of the Bruce Timm Gwen Stacy, I busted out the Bill Sienkowitz Gwen Stacy.
I think I think I've said this before, but when I made my private account, I was going to name it White Baldwin, and that one was taken.
Well, then
so
you would just be one of the bald ones.
Yeah, exactly. So people wouldn't get it, but I thought it was really funny. 'Cause I was reading a
You
lot of
can't
James
do
Baldwin.
White King, unfortunately.
I
That
like how
one's,
you had to add that with because I was reading a lot of James Baldwin. Like you had to let us know.
Because no one laughed. Okay, I'm gonna kill myself.
You should like Loki. Don't do that.
I'm
If you
okay.
do-
Price
if you do
lowest.
that,
I'm
I
on
swear to
I'm
God.
on Discogs right now. Fucking deal hunting. You know how it is.
I just buy CDs. It's fine. CDs are good.
You buy CDs.
How are they still enforcing ban
They're
evasion
good
after
for
letting all the
cars.
prisons
What do
out
you
like
mean?
just months ago? Because they listen to right wingers. It's
thing is,
all
I-
Yeah,
I
it's
follow,
literally
like-
because they ran it up the fucking flagpole and like added the VP of safety, and they did have like
Did you file the appeal saying, "Hey"?
I did in fact this is when I
did you
knew something
literally
was
say
up.
I was like persecuted for my right-wing beliefs.
Yeah, that's how I knew something was up, was because I did that on the Java Jiga account, and I was like, oh yeah, I can definitely skate, and like literally within like 20 seconds it bounced back, and I was like, oh yeah, like the fix is in.
They literally flagged.
Andy, you fucked up. Andy, you suck.
Yeah, it was
Andy,
quick.
your ass.
Damn, dude, I hate the Discogs. I hate this. One thing that's really annoying about online marketplaces now is that like, especially like decentralized ones, like fucking this one is like every single person just puts the price as the shipping now instead of
Andy,
the.
you're supposed to. Oh wait, this is bothering me. Andy, you know you can crawl up webs, right?
Yeah, I
Like-
forget you can do that. You have to hold X. You're right. That's a good point.
I get why they do it because of the way that like
fuck
refund systems typically work, where they don't refund you the shipping, to prevent like refund scamming. But it's like, come on, man. I don't want to spend fucking $10 on a cassette of fucking U2's Octane Baby.
Dude,
I mean, it's a
have
good
Rattle-
album.
Dude, I have Rattle and Hum on fucking vinyl.
Ooh, I'm Rattle and Hum's. It's
No,
alright,
it's just
it's alright.
insane to have it. No, it's not even that like it's like oh it's
Yeah.
amazing album. It's just it's like oh yeah, it's have it. I
Yeah,
have
no,
that.
they're probably not doing hella pressings of that one.
I have like
that,
I
and I
have
also
weird.
have a whatever. Yeah, I don't even care.
Okay, cool.
Whatever.
Good. So I have a weird situation where I was
Man, I fucking hate you. I really do.
I was really into vinyl collecting for a while, and I have a large collection. And because of that, like I have some like friends who kept getting me gift cards for like a local record store. But I like stopped being into vinyl collecting like a couple years ago. I like stopped because of COVID, and there was all that concern about like
See, the funny part was I had the reverse, where I got really into vinyl collecting because of COVID. I was like, well, I guess it's like
I guess I'll spend my money on this.
Yeah, I guess my money on vinyl because because I've always had like a vinyl collection that was like gifted to me. It's like passed down to me. That's where like the YouTube and like I have like Bauhaus and like Nina Hagen and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck did I do to you?
So I
What the fuck is with that
I'm
attitude?
tweaking right now. I'm tweaking right now.
I didn't.
I had to watch Thor Ragnarok today. That's what's with that.
Bro, I don't even want to. I was gonna
That's
ask you
real.
to watch American Dad after this. Like we're done. Like when this, like Loki, like when this is done. Edit this out, by the way.
It's so
Edit this
funny
out.
that the last
I'm
Java
sick of
Jigga
you.
tweet was fucking American Dad was about it.
American Dad is better than Family Guy. Dude, I went out. I'd speaking
Speaking the
fucking
truth.
truth right
Yeah,
there.
no.
That's the
Dude,
secret.
I was-
Like you go to like the underground
I would
vaults at the
kill-
bottom of Twitter headquarters and reveal like that's why they banned you.
Dude,
I would kill Andy for one round of back shots with Francine.
I get it. I get it.
That's literally what I was gonna say. No, I was just gonna say because you said one round of Francine, but I was specifically thinking like one round of Pog Francine, just like pogged up would be.
Just caked up.
The thing is that was me when I loved Haley when I was a kid.
Haley's bad, yeah, no, she's alright.
No, it's because you know it's nasty down there. You know it's nasty.
She's one of those characters where it's like when they draw her like regularly, she's like kind of hot, but then when they try and sex her up, it's like insane. It's like when
No,
they
dude, I
deliberately.
remember
Bozo,
being
can I
so
ask you a real
jealous.
question here?
What about
How do you-
the Roger?
No, well, no, not even about that. You've seen enough Family
Oh,
Guy.
yeah,
How do you
by
feel
the
about
way-
Donna?
Donna?
Yeah,
What's Donna?
Cleveland's.
Oh, Donna.
That's Cleveland's wife, yeah.
Ooh, I love Donna.
Okay, that's not the right question to ask. Bozo, how do you feel about Cleve?
I don't like Cleveland. He's always my white guy.
How do you feel about the bartender?
I was gonna say how do I feel about the baby. I was getting scared. I thought you were gonna like keep doubling down on the
No.
family.
No,
How do you
Jerome.
feel about the bartender? Yeah,
Yeah.
Jerome or whatever. Yeah.
The bar.
Peter is
was
my
it-
friend,
was
but
it-
I'm not a fan of Glenn. No, not the black guy bartender.
You know
in
what's
Family
cool?
Guy.
After
I
Mike
actually
Henry
did,
stopped
I
voice.
did.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
just gonna interrupt me. No, this happened. No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna
It's
say.
crazy that
Bozo,
No, you go.
80% of the stream has been you talking.
Yeah, I was gonna say after Mike Henry stopped playing Cleveland and the other black characters, that the guy who sung that song is just the voice for Cleveland now.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
guess it sounds
actually
like
crazy
Cleveland.
that in the first episode of where they introduced the black bartender guy, they confirmed that Lois is canonically taken BBC.
No, dude, he like, do you remember the part where she starts like choking on something and he just starts backshotting her in front of Peter?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
He then,
I love
he then
when-
he then picks her up and then does like he literally looks up and does like I remember like watching that as an 8-year-old and having to like cross my legs. Oh, like this isn't funny anymore. Like
God bless
he was
you,
kind of
Bozo.
handsome because he had a cool
Do you
voice
think
too.
This,
He had a really cool voice.
Yeah, like I
So
feel like
here-
you're probably attracted to like 2/3 of all characters Kevin Michael Richardson has ever gotten to play.
I think that like
I'm more of a Greg Eagles girl.
Oh, okay.
here's a question. Like you're talking about like, and I think this is indicative of a broader thing where like anytime they try to make a character sexy, it's really
Thank you,
gross.
cool Pogamer,
Actually, I wanna
like
mute
programmer,
Rye.
but cool. For the follow.
Hold on, let me mute Rye real quick. All right.
So if whenever like Family Guy or its
Oh,
various like incarnations tries to make a character sexy, it's really gross. Do you think it's because they don't have enough perverts on their staff, or they have too many?
I disagree. I think it depends on.
It depends. Yeah.
Like if they had
It depends
one-
if Seth
they had
MacFarlane
one-
is writing it or not.
If they have
No,
one Ralph
it just
Bakshi,
depends. Actually, no, that's true. No, that's true. It depends on Seth MacFarlane's writing because Seth MacFarlane's gay, and so whenever they
Yeah.
make like always sexy in that, he imagines what like he thinks to himself, what would Jimmy Stewart find sexy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he it
What
when
was
you can
Cary
really
Grant
tell
sexy?
whenever he's writing like a sexy girl character because it's literally just the scene from Fast Times at Ridgemont High where it's like a girl like with like wet hair walking in slow motion.
Hair walking while wearing like a white crop top.
Yeah.
What does Duran Duran think a hot woman looks like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe
Well,
on the podcast.
we do know that answer. You know what? They're kind of real for that.
We have
That's
determined
so real.
that that fucking
Guys, my Marvel Snap deck is insane right now.
Seth
Yeah, I
MacFarlane
would've
is
dicked
the
you with,
the straightest gay man, and the South Park writers are the gayest straight guys.
Yeah, that seems fair.
And Andy is the gayest of all of them.
No, that's Spencer.
Andy is the gayest pedophile.
No, dude.
I'm sorry.
Andy, I couldn't imagine Andy doing that because he would just like fucking show him like Sonic for the Sega Genesis or whatever.
Andy would use Sonic to lure them in, but then get too distracted.
I was literally gonna say I'm imagining.
Right, I thought we were cool.
No, we are. I'm just.
Oh, Andy
let me finish. Let me finish.
That's dangerous. Andy was turning into like New Jack City over that joke. That was crazy.
Andy would like sit down with a kid and then like just be too legitimately engaged with like the child's entertainment that they were discussing that he would forget to molest.
He would get mad at the kids not paying attention to like the cow garden, like
So
the
do
cow
you-
races. He's like, well, hold on, wake up.
I just realized, Rye, would you like to talk about the top 10 comics list that I made today? It's very clearly I haven't read a ton of shit.
It's literally from this fire we're speaking right now.
I can't talk. Like, here's the thing. So, you're gonna get mad at me. I can't talk about the Western comics on it because I don't read Western comics.
I know, I just need you to like
Yeah.
read off what's
Your
on it so I can
your
go
weeboo
over
hates
it.
art. You're the kind of guy that says.
I don't mean to say that I refuse to. I just haven't. That's I'm seeing it. What I will say, of the top 10 in manga, kind of basic.
I know. I haven't read as much as you think I have.
I didn't know that you had read Berserk.
Yeah, I have. Oh, I haven't finished it, but I've gotten like to the seaside dock town and then
I
stopped
still
and then
think one of the
Mira
greatest
attacked.
jokes. One of the greatest.
What if it was
jokes I ever
Seaside
made-
Cocktown?
One of the greatest jokes I ever made was when the Berserk author died, and it made Bryce so fucking mad.
I was really upset.
I'm still proud of that joke. I'm still proud of that.
Because I had said for several years that like Kentaro Miura was like the greatest manga artist alive.
Yeah.
For, like,
Really,
and I believe that. And now
No,
I don't know who it is anymore. Like it was so.
No, I do believe you on that 100%. But also it was fire.
Yeah, I think what I put on my going off the top of my head from what I remember, it's
Andy is my
Berserk,
friend, but I'm not a friend. because
Calvin and Hobbes, which I originally had a
Mine.
comic books, but I had to change the title because I included that.
You should have. You know, it'd be a great thing. You need to do this. You need to do this, Andy. When you post a list, have you posted it already?
No.
Okay, good. Go back to the list and all of the Western comics, translate their titles into Japanese kanji, and then all of the like manga.
That's
right
too
there
much
in
work for the site
This is
that
like
I used.
specifically
I didn't
designed
make
to
that
make me
image. I used
mad.
a site to make it, so I'd have to get into like Photoshop.
It would be
for that.
better if you translate it into
Also
Japanese.
specifically
write
because
it out
like
in
because like
Because I use
with
Topsters.
Western comics with as with
Which
any,
Topster?
I don't know. Topster 3, I think.
Aw man, this nigga using Topster 3.
I don't remember which one it is, but yeah.
Nah, dude, this cracker using Topster 3.
But yeah.
But
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
But
I have
it's Calvin and Hobbes, and then Dark Knight Returns.
Oh, that's mid.
It is maybe a little, but I don't know. It's
No, it's not. It's not mid. I mean, like it's just like it's like
it's basic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
Like, it
haven't
is-
read.
It's like the
Like-
white girl wasted of comic.
It is.
No, it is really like the comic that it's a comic that like it's the one comic that like Donkey read. It's a comic that like every person read from like your school library.
Yeah, I know, but it is like really good.
It's good. It is good. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying it's just like it is the equivalent of saying, man, I love like Pulp Fiction, top 5. So it's like
Next is Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah. I've been rereading that,
Yes.
but I've also seen Brotherhood, and like I stand by it.
One Piece.
Yeah. No.
Andy loves the Brotherhood.
One Piece just like this will be a controversial statement, but like One Piece is one of those things that like should probably be in just about everyone's top 10 manga. Like
Yeah.
it's just kind of
What
like
if I've never read it?
I mean, I get it. It's long. It's long as shit.
I say this to everyone, and
Read
nobody
chapter
believes
1.
me. Read chapter 1 and then stop. If you don't like it, that's that.
Andy
What about,
reads
like, page
Silver Spoon.
one?
People always say the meme of like, "Oh, get to chapter fucking 500."
No,
and
just
then-
read chapter 1.
Chapter 1 is a perfect, self-contained narrative with good comedy and emotional beats. It's got everything you need.
What if I don't like it?
Then don't.
And you don't like One Piece. Like, that's period. That's not going to change.
Then after
What if
that,
I-
Period.
I have the entire Garth Ennis Punisher Max run, which is probably the most like
That's base.
interesting like cape shit thing I have, big 2 thing I have on there.
That's base.
It's
Dude,
great.
Punisher Max is.
It is
base.
it is
I don't care
thinking it
what says.
over. My
I don't
favorite.
care if I don't care if you attack me for this, Cole. I don't care if you
What? I like
if you
it. I just haven't read it in so long that I
if you-
don't
if you
know where to put it on my
dox
list.
me
so I
like you
didn't.
did last time. call
I
me a
didn't
fucking-
dox.
You literally called me a Christo-fascist.
But my
Five-O?
opinion is that thinking it over. Yeah, Punisher Max is my favorite thing I've ever read by the big 2.
Don't mention that name here. No, yeah, no.
Punisher Max fucking rules.
Valley Forge is literally like comic books needs. It's not comic books. Cape shit need to end after Valley Forge. I don't care.
Then it's Man of Steel Superman, the Byrne intro origin.
That's what Kev Jong.
Which
That is. You're right. A getter done.
So true. So true.
which
I
Byrne
just love, like,
Superman's
like,
really origins
like,
really
shit.
good. It's the coolest Krypton. It introduced or businessman Luthor, which is like, man, it's crazy thinking that Lex Luthor could still be like Superman's main antagonist without
I
that.
have not read this comic. Is it a better Superman than Superman for All Seasons?
No, but like it's the
No.
best. Burns Run is the best in canon Superman story.
It's the
I-
best thing canon, and it's also the best because like Superman for All Seasons wasn't a run. Like that was just a story.
Yeah, this
Like,
is
like,
the
Yeah.
start
There's a difference
of.
between stories and runs. Like a story is exactly what it is. Like even if it is released in issues.
And I
it's
haven't
just
read
that,
Burns
but
Run
it's
past
done,
that,
it's
and I
done,
really
but
need
a run is like a run's like fucking One Piece. Like it's a bunch of chapters. Like
Yeah.
it goes on for like 5 years.
I
And that
need-
was David Burns.
I see.
I need to read all the Superman shit from that up until death. At least.
Death of Superman's actually awesome. And
Yeah.
I remember as a kid getting so mad I punched my friend in the nose because he kept quoting the Max Landis video to prove that I was stupid for liking.
I'm so sorry,
yeah.
Bozo. I'm so sorry that
no,
you
it's
had
okay,
friends
so
as
punch him
a
in the nose,
child
it's
who
okay.
would watch Max Landis.
Is this nigga serious?
It's okay. I knew Cole as a kid. Yeah. But
I actually did like that video when I was like fucking.
I
14.
realized recently that I was a big fan of the like wrestling isn't wrestling video, which I think was a Max Landis one.
Yeah.
I was a big
it's
fan
kind
of
of crazy how powerful he was.
Yeah, he
as like
was.
a shitty YouTuber.
And,
What if it was Max Randis?
I mean, it might as well be.
Whoa. What does that mean?
Whoa.
Well,
dude.
I assumed he meant Max Landis
The
as
other
like
time.
Max Landis, but like a Randian, like a libertarian dipshit.
No.
That's
Oh,
what
that's
I-
not what they meant.
That's also
not.
no.
that's-
I'm with Andy. That's what I assumed.
Thank
guys
you,
are
Ryan.
stupid. You guys are just stupid then.
I guess we are.
You guys are
After
just
that,
dumb
we have
fucks.
basically all of Spider-Man from Amazing Fantasy 15 to Death of Gwen Stacy. That shit rocks.
You could just put all of Volume 1.
Well, I haven't read past that, is the thing. I stopped at Death of Gwen Stacy.
I know, but dude, the fucking this is how.
Clone Saga isn't that bad.
I don't think I do partially agree. It's not
Where it ends at the end of Volume 1 is fine.
At the very
With where it's like, oh, it was Norman all along, you know.
At the very least, with the Clone Saga, it's one of the most interesting stories ever made.
Yeah, because the idea
you
of
can't fault it. Like, even if you hate it, it is what there's even bad comics have never been.
Well,
that
also,
yeah,
reading...
it is speculative. The first issue is like speculative fiction. It is genuinely horrifying.
Yeah, no, well, also, sorry, I was just gonna say that first Clone Saga, like the one from the 70s in Classic Spider-Man. That shit's also really good, and then going, no, it was the clone that lived the whole time. That's also really fucking cool.
Yeah. Also, that issue is the issue that Peter Parker canonically loses his virginity.
You said that to me, and I'm like, what do you mean he had sex for the first time with MJ after that?
Yeah,
so doesn't Stan Lee like 100% say like he never fucks Gwen Stacy?
Yes, Gwen Stacy died a virgin, which kind of owns in like a literary sense. It's like it's so cool. There's just this like weird like Virgin Mary character. That's why I like her. Is it's like
this pure angel who is the literal second any kind of like slightly, I guess, like unpurified element comes into her life. This case being Peter Parker. It just ends. Like it immediately snapshots it into a different fucking character.
You know what she is. And I hate to compare it, but she's Laura Palmer.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like
yeah.
Also after her death is when like everyone kind of gets like woke. If
yeah. I mean, she's like she's literally like like.
Her death is what did you come to the Laura Palmer thing or someone said that chat?
I'm not reading chat. I'm doing
homework.
Pussy.
Chapter 1 is so good or gets the manga canceled.
Yeah, there's a panel that I think I posted on my Tumblr where she's just berating like desegregation protesters, or I think it's like no, it's not desegregation. It's housing equality like where they're like they're like their whole thing that they're protesting against is just like there shouldn't be ghettos, and she's like literally beating them.
No, she's a bitch. Like she was
a cunt.
I'll let you talk about Gwen Stacy again in a second. Let me go through the other two.
That's why I hate Spider-Gwen. Is because they don't realize.
Yes. Yes. Spit. This nigga spit. That's called motherfucking bars, right?
So the other thing.
Spider-Gwen was a cunty asshole who was going to Harlem and just like only beating up black girls. And, like,
she shouldn't be dating. Although I do like the idea of Snow Bunny Spider-Gwen, but she should be like doing fucking like Green Goblin shit to fucking Miles because he looked at her.
She should be a little turned on that Miles' dad's name is Jefferson Davis.
I think the way it works is I think.
But anyway, I have two more comics that I'm going to go over, and I'm not going to stop trying to talk over you until you let me finish this.
You could have just said, hey, you could have just like asked me to stop. I would have.
No, I don't believe you.
I need more water, dude. My mouth is so dry.
The other two is this one's also a little basic, but I think it's really good. Life and Times of Scrooge McDuck. That shit's really cool. The riverboat scene is.
Yeah, man, dude. No, dude, I'm not even kidding, man. I just got, dude. Wait, like a fucking bust out a page of that, get a warm glass of milk and a binky is crazy.
No, unironically, read Life and it's great. It's one of the greatest.
I'm legitimately convinced. I had never considered it in my life, but you and Eli both reading and posting about it at the same time. I'm like,
no, yeah.
No, unironically, switching from Pampers to Huggies, big fucking.
And then the have you read it, Bozo? Have you read it yet?
Yeah, I like it. It's good.
Okay. Just want to make sure. And then the final thing is, of course, Volume 1, Eastman Laird, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. IDW has a lot of things that
That's my motherfucking go.
IDW has a lot of things that I like better, but I think I prefer Mirage TMNT just a little bit more. because the art of those two working together and drawing over each other's shit is just, it's so fucking good. And like, I think the Leonardo Micro might be my single favorite issue of any comic book ever.
I think I 100% fucking agree with that.
Yeah, that shit's really good.
Really good. Also, Goblin's been like muted for like 5 hours now. I just want to point that out. I hope that.
Yeah, I noticed that he was
Oh,
gone. For
I
a
did
while.
not realize that.
Have you been talking?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I haven't heard you say anything in like 2 hours.
My B.
Goblin, what were you saying?
I don't even know.
Well, I can just look. This specific night, the ant with Bindle has not been more fitting. Like it's never been more real. It's like the tone in your voice, you'd be like, yeah, I still have some boxes still packed.
You know what?
Like,
I've been
there's
going
that
for
weird-
almost 3 hours. That is a perfect note to end this fucking stream on. What a legendary moment. Thank you, Gondola. Also, thank you to all 15 of you who showed up. This is really great.
This is really great. This is really great, man. Big day for the playground.
That's what we should call this. Like, that's what we should call our stream. The playground.
Playground. Dude, yeah, we're sitting on like the mulch just talking.
What's up, Jungle Gymmers? How you doing?
Dude, we didn't have a jungle gym at my playground when I was in preschool. We had like a Lincoln log thing that you would like climb on, which is like almost more dangerous because you really grip on that. But we had mulch, so it's okay. Also, we
Alright.
can see you looking at other streams. You fucked hard.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, I'm doing a raid right now, so I'll just.
Yeah, but someone in your chat just said, "I'm going to kill myself." Damn, you got so many messages, boy.
But yeah, thank you for everyone who stopped by. I'll be back again this Saturday, and if Cole streams, I'll be joining them hopefully. Until next time, bye bye.
Ciao.
Grab
I
the
think
wire,
you're too late.
clench my
Did my
fist.
chow make it on screen?
Sweat
No.
started pouring from my hands.
Did it?
Then I pulled
No,
as hard as I
it
could.
didn't.
Sure enough, the
Didn't.
lawnmower started.
When he said
Not
see
the
ya,
way
he
I
hits the
wanted.
button
The
immediately.
ignition sound was 3.2 times as loud as normal. It was a
You have to say
deafening roar.
goodbye
It sent
quick.
me flying
You
to
have
the
to
lawn.
say
in shock.
goodbye quick.
Yo, what's up, Anon Kaiju? Thanks for the raid.
Oh my god, is that God?
But yeah, that was a really good stream.